More spells. Cloud
Yay.
of daggers. Dark vision. Detect magic. Feather fall. Mage armor. Magic missile. And lastly, Tasha's hideous laughter.
Ooh. Those are all good ones. Adir is going to delete that from his inventory. You now have the spell book.
Do you hear that, Xavier?
Yes, typing it now. Got it. So, Alan is going to probably start things off with repeating himself and going, yeah, guys, we really should get her out of here before she actually dies on us.
Who's going to die on us?
What is her name?
Erlana's pretty injured severely.
No, not Erlana.
She's
Yes.
standing, but she's limping.
What? No, I thought it was B's character that was unconscious.
We're dragging around an unconscious lady?
Yeah, someone's unconscious.
Wasn't I dragging a conscious person or something, if I remember right?
All right. If there's an unconscious person, I'm going to go over to her and open her mouth and shove a potion in.
Okay.
A
We can
healing.
figure out which one is unconscious.
It's B's character, the tiefling.
Ah, yeah. You pop open the tiefling's mouth like a trash can by stepping on her foot. She goes, ah! And you toss in your...
And I do it like I'm waterboarding her, right? I'm just standing over the top, just pouring the potion.
That's horrible.
Sounds logical to me, and she heals 8 hit points. Also coughs and sputters. Oops, that's -8.
Stop killing her more!
Oh no.
There we go. Alright. You guys prepare to leave the dungeon. Come back up the stairs, out of the bathhouse, and it's as you're leaving the bathhouse that something happens. So give me a second.
Oh.
Who's in the front of you, the pack? That would
Probably
be Joe
Joe with the sack of
and
money.
Alvazir. And then I'm just going to arrange you guys like so.
Oh god, there's so many people.
Oh, we came out to the bathhouse.
Yep. As you're going out the bathhouse, an event occurs in 1 moment. Pop this open again.
Oh.
As you emerge from the bathhouse, you're opening the doors to leave. 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall, confront you.
Uh-oh.
In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange masks and cloaks that give them a vaguely dragon-like appearance. All 5 of them brandish curved steel heavy blades reminiscent of dragon claws. You guys entered in the dungeon at about midday. It's now early evening. This one here, from under his mask, says, "Good day."
Good day to you.
Hey guys, what's up?
While those two are engaging him in talking, I'm gonna try and hide the sack of gold on Joe's back. Just, pretend it's something else, and stuff it under something so they can't see it.
pretty hefty sack of gold.
Yeah, you know, I didn't say I had a good chance of doing it.
I'm gonna help him try and hide the gold because Alwyn wants his money, damn it. He needs to
You
buy
can hide
stuff
them
and
underwear.
learn spells.
Something tells me these guys are connected to the dragon horde that we just liberated.
Yeah.
Considering that clown Martlock said it was a dragon horde, and now we got dragon guys showing up. But I'm putting two and two together.
I mean, that's why Orlana's trying to distract them by, like, frustrating them. It's a thing.
Oh, I know.
You all appear injured.
A little bit.
Are you requiring
I'm-
medical assistance?
I'm fine.
Why?
No thanks.
His face is hidden underneath his mask and says, because we can offer it should you need.
And
This sounds like
there's a
scam.
catch. That sounds like there's a catch to it.
No catch. All we want is to have returned what he, like, tilts his head and isn't looking at you guys, but kind of at the bathhouse in general. What was stolen from us.
Oh, do you mean this mask? And I throw the frowning mask on the ground?
The big frowning mask you've been carrying forever, the cult.
Yep.
The leader tilts his head the other direction, looking at the mask, before his gaze falls back upon you, Joe. No. We mean... And he goes... like he's taking a big, deep breath. The items on your person.
My axe? That's mine, buddy. Taking this.
I like this tactic. I'm
Just
down with
play
it.
dumb. Just play dumb. I whisper silently.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have anything besides, like, our gear on us.
Yeah.
Or-
Hey, I don't know if you fellas noticed, but there's a bunch of killers hanging out around here. They're all down there. Maybe they took your stuff. You should go
Alwyn-
talk to them.
Alwyn's gonna pick up a
Sure, I
little
was
bag of
thinking.
sand out of his pocket and go, "Do you mean this?"
Bag of sand?
A
The
little bag of
leader
sand.
sighs and says, how disappointing. Here I was thinking that we could negotiate, but if you're intent on lying, then his sword clears its sheath. Everyone roll initiative.
Ah!
Ah, these guys
No.
are bandits. They're trying to rob us. How dare they?
That's right. That's right, Joe. This
Oh.
is totally undeserved.
Ah, Casson. You're the best.
Totally undeserved. Yes.
They are
You guys
accosting
were
us.
Part of the Flaming Watch, right?
Show them your flaming fist badge. Maybe that'll
I flash out my badge.
That's only gonna piss them off more.
Oh god.
I didn't
Oh,
roll my
shit.
initiative. Let's try
Oh, that's
again.
20.
Oh, that's for.
Yeah,
That's for
waiting on
Prudence.
Orlana. That was Prudence, by the way.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello?
Oh, whoa.
Hey!
Wow.
Orlana, you're up first. These scoundrels, these ruffians, how dare they take your hard-earned swag?
Show them who the real boss is.
I want to do. Which guy seems the most dangerous? Is
This
it
is the guy that was talking.
So that guy. I'm gonna stab that guy.
Okay,
I'm just gonna go for it.
you could get him.
I'm
Let's
gonna use my short sword. Nope. Or not.
You go to attack him, but you realize you haven't moved at all. You're actually still standing here. The person in front of you is Joe. Roll damage.
Oh,
Joe.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're not really hallucinating as you stab Joe for 3 damage.
No. Sorry, Joe.
Hey, ya.
Don't forget to move your token before making attacks, guys.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. Actually, forward this time.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
And try to hit him again.
With your offhand, you nat
Yeah.
one, so that's your suit of attacks. Did you want to move somewhere else?
No.
Nat one opposite series.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I'm not going to move at all then, knowing that I nat 1 right after a nat 20.
Yeah.
God, that's
Prudence
great
is
way to
turn.
start.
Let me see what Prudence can do. I don't know this character at all. She's out of spell slots. I know that much.
Oh no.
I gotta say, this
Get the
dungeon
rock.
is a meat grinder.
Oh, yeah.
God, yes it is.
Yep.
I've been looking it
Holy-
up. I even made it a little less meat grindy than it is in the book.
Microsoft rocks.
What can she do? As a bonus action, Joe, she gives you Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh,
Yay!
be inspired.
You remember how that? Oh, you're right. I remember now. Okay.
She says, "You better have my back, Joe." And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 steps to here. And is going to try to stab with her rapier.
Oh.
That sounded like it was a good roll. Yeah, it was. She skewers the guy through the calf with her rapier.
I hope
God.
I hope
I
he
think
liked
she was-
it.
I think she was aiming for his nutsack.
That
Oh.
guy then delivers a wicked slash against her arm for 3 damage. Joe.
I am, of course, going to use reckless attack. And let me get my advantage on.
Are you going to
Yeah,
move first, or are you going to attack off?
Yes! I'm not going to attack in the air. Oh, there's a guy over here. There's a guy right here. Okay. I am going to go where the boss is, right here, and attack with my big great axe. I can't rage because I ran out, so I'll make do.
That hits.
20. Please be... Oh!
Woo!
Oh, max damage as you cut into him, dealing 15 damage deeply into his shoulder. He grunts in pain as he staggers backwards.
Nice.
He
For
then,
the ball.
wow, casts Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
This isn't going to end well for anybody.
A large dragon's claw appears directly behind Joe. And then attacks him. Where is the button?
My AC is 17.
Yeah, the dragon claw slices and whizzes through the air, but misses you. As you're distracted by that, however, he then slashes at you with his big sword.
Uh-huh.
And a 20 will hit you. He
Yep.
stabs into you for 5 damage.
Ooh, alright.
Adir?
4 HP.
A deer is going to immediately sprint backwards and dive over this tub to take cover.
Good call.
He's going to bravely retreat to the rear and take cover.
Fire.
Yep, and then he's going to launch a firebolt at this guy.
Go ahead.
A 10.
Firebolt singes a nearby bush.
Ooh.
And I think that's all he can do. So he's gonna duck down behind this thing. He's gonna try to get as much cover as he can get.
The leader points at the doors while fighting you, Joe, and yells for them to block the doors. Don't let their friends get to these two. This guy goes here. A swing at Alvazir. And a 16 does not hit her. She blocks with her shield. This guy gets to here and will also swing at Alvazir. 17 will also just barely not hit her as she twists and turns. Alvazir yells out something along the lines of, "We gotta get to them!" Because they're being hemmed off from supporting those two. She swings her warhammer. That should not be a disadvantage. It should be a normal, and it should be one-handed. She has her shield out. That will hit. She bonks the guy in front of her for 7 damage. Alwyn.
Alwyn is going to go and hide in the water.
The dead guy in here with you.
Do what?
The water is blood red.
A deer's like, find your own hiding spot. What are you doing?
It's water. They can't even see me. I'm only like 3 feet tall. He's going to now try and cast magic missile at this guy.
Ooh.
Go ahead. You got spell slots left?
I have 1 left. This is it.
Okay.
Nice. Natural 1.
Okay, 5 and 7 damage is.
Don't forget to add the 1 force plus 1 force to him. I don't know if
It's already added in the roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
As 3 magical bolts slam into the leader. He grunts in anger and points at Joe and then says, "Deal with him first, then get to the mages." This guy runs up to hear Joe.
Joe, you're
worry.
about to go down.
This is a normal Tuesday night for Joe.
Joe, one of the wicked dragon-clawed blades swinging at your back, but you manage to turn and catch the hilt with your hand before pushing the guy away.
Yay.
Alana.
Yes, I'm gonna. Let me see. I'm gonna hit this guy here. This one.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna. Nope. Where can I move to? Can I move here?
No. 2 enemies between you and there. You need to clear out these guys first.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here then and try to stab him.
Go ahead.
See if I actually roll decently this time.
That's
Nope.
a miss. You're offhand now because you can swing with your dagger.
Oh, my dagger?
Yeah, you can't. Do you have 2 short swords?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you swing the second short sword and it grazes him. You hit, so you're going to deal damage without adding your dex score, and then you get your sneak attack because Alvazir is here.
So that one is... I think it's 2d6 for that then.
Maybe. I think it's only 1d6 because you're still only level 2, right?
Yeah, it's a 1d6 for the sneak attack, and then 1d6 for the
short sword, yeah. So
for the
just
short
roll
sword.
2d6. Good call. First one will be for the piercing damage. The second one will be for the sneak attack damage. It's important for things with damage resisted. That I know which.
So then I'm just gonna do 2 separately then.
Please and thank you. Go ahead. You slash into him, and he seems surprised that you've come up from the side to do so.
And then I'm gonna disengage after that.
You can't. You used your offhand to
Oh,
attack.
right. Okay.
Prudence then goes. She is gonna go ahead and try and stab this dude. She misses with her rapier, but she swings with her offhand, both of which miss.
Oh no.
Cultist before her then goes. The scimitar swishes emptily through the air as she ducks beneath it. Joe.
I am gonna reckless attack the big boss again. Great axe time.
Alright, I forgot. Things have advantage against you. When you reckless attack, I'd like you to put a little thing on your token so I know in the future, okay?
Okay,
I didn't roll advantage against you on any of those attacks last turn, which probably would have downed you. So put, just, it doesn't matter what, little, you know where to find them. Yeah, stuff like that'll work. Just as why I know that things have advantage against you. That does hit, by the way.
Alright, let me roll damage.
Please and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You slash into him, dealing 5 damage. He grins at you and screams, "Enough!" and then reaches forward, hand crackling with necrotic energy.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
A 16 misses you, just barely, and you avoid 22 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
As his hand crackles with energy, and you can see it warp the air around you.
Ooh,
His spiritual weapon then swings. Also with advantage. And a 21 will hit you as the dragon claw behind you, Joe, stabs into your shoulder for 4 damage.
Rip.
Nice.
You
I
fall
just
to the
realized
ground.
this right here looks like a Captain America shield right there.
It does. It's a fountain, though. Joe collapses to the ground, bleeding to death.
Let me put that as 0. Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. Life sucks.
Normal Tuesday night.
Adir's gonna pop back up, and he's gonna like push Alwyn down into the water, to get his head out of the way. This is my spot, and then he's gonna launch a firebolt at the big boss.
Go ahead.
And we will.
That hits, and
4.
as he goes to reach down for the bag, your firebolt catches him in the face. The mask goes flying as he hits the ground dead.
And then before I duck back down behind cover, I'm gonna yell at the red shirts and say, "Your boss is dead. Why are you hanging around here, fellas? Just run away."
Roll intimidation.
Oh, here we go. I will roll an intimidation. 13.
Okay, let me roll their. They nat 20. One of them yells, "Promotion!"
And then I'll duck. I'll stop pushing Alwyn down and duck back behind cover as much and get as much cover as I can get.
You just said. A scimitar slashes out for Alvazir, dealing 5 damage, and she drops.
Nope. Who dropped?
Alvazir.
Alvazir. Oh, our heavy hitters are all going down. It's not looking good.
Orlana, another sword swings its way through the air at you. Does a 15 hit your AC?
Unfortunately.
You're slashed for 4 damage.
Okay.
Alvazir makes a death save. Gets a success. Alwyn.
Alwyn is going to look back and just like, with the smallest of hands, flip the deer off for a second. And then turn back around and aim for this guy, the one who just took out Alvazir. And going to, he did take damage, right? Him? They both did, yeah.
He's got a dent in his armor.
Okay. I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead against him.
Cool. You pull out a bell and ding dong. It rings. What's the DC?
Hold on. Spell save DC is 13.
He fails. Roll damage, and it should be a D12.
Yeah, I don't know what you got that
know what
spell
he's
all
doing.
hosed up there. I don't know what you're rolling.
What the hell? Okay, I'll just roll a D12 then.
Please and thank.
Yeah, just look it up in the compendium and drag it over. It'll work easier that way.
The guy was in the process of trying to grab Alvazir to use as a hostage, likely, but he suddenly stiffens up and then topples over into the wall and slides down it.
I can't grab it and just put it in, by the way, because it doesn't show me that spell exists.
Joe,
Oh,
this
right.
guy reaches down and grabs the sack of money.
Okay.
He drags it away. Begins trying to get over the wall with it. Orlana?
Just gonna go for.
You can now get past.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Sure.
Can I move over here?
You'll have to use your bonus action to disengage, but yes, you can.
Cool. I'm gonna do that then, and I'm gonna stab him.
Go ahead. As you're running towards him, he hops off the wall and turns to face you. That's a miss, however.
Then I'm gonna disengage.
You've already disengaged, so you don't need to do so twice, but you can keep moving. You've only used up 20 feet of movement, so you have 10 more feet that you can take.
I'm gonna move
I'll give you access to Xavier's sheet.
I think I'm gonna move right here. Yeah, I'm gonna move right there.
You should be able to see his sheet. Okay, you've moved to there?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You run over top of Joe to get there.
Sorry,
stepped on
Joe. Sorry, Joe.
Prudence's hand snakes out, grabs the guy in front of her's wrist. She tugs him forwards off balance while she herself spins, and a blood-flecked spray later, the dragon cultist is on his knees, clutching at his ruined throat. She then rushes to here to stand atop Joe in a defensive position to try and prevent him from being stabbed while he's on the ground. Joe, you're up. Death save, please.
Alright, so to roll a death save, I press
Just
this
click.
button, I think.
Yep, just click on
one
death save.
success, Joe.
Okay, so red
A
circle.
deer. This guy making off with your loot.
Hold on, who's making off with the loot?
This guy here grabbed the sack that Joe was carrying and is trying to get over the wall.
Is he strong enough to do that?
I rolled an athletics for him, yes.
Oh man.
He's not having a great time of it, but he's definitely making progress.
I am
I'll be right back.
going to flip out. And I'll pop up and I'll hit him. Where was he? Where did he? How did?
He was.
He
I
was
Is
think
he
right
one of the
there.
guys who's been damaged?
No, he hasn't been. He was here.
Man, how far away is he? Let me do some measuring.
He's 45 from me.
Here. Yeah, he's
50
feet from me, so I can't really get there. So I'm gonna launch a firebolt at him.
Okay. That hits and it splashes across his back, further hindering his process of managing to climb the wall.
And then I'm going to try to taunt him. Don't run away, coward.
Sure. Roll persuasion or
Yeah. I'll say something like dragons are pussies or something like that. Something really, really, whatever I think will get under his skin.
Give me a performance.
All right, I'll do a performance. And I really want this traitor. I'm going to use my inspiration point for this.
Okay.
So we will go performance. 13?
Drops the bag and yells, "To the death then!" and then points his blade at Joe.
And that's my turn. I'll duck back down behind cover.
This guy
Very bravely, I will bravely duck back down behind cover.
This guy grabs Alvazir by the wings and drags her to her feet, ragged blade at her throat. He yells at all of you to put your weapons down. You all feel that this is familiar to something that happened previously.
Has this happened before?
I
I don't remember.
we'll find out. It's not. Yeah, I'm trying to add stuff to his
Sheet?
and it says accepting it, but
I
it doesn't.
can fix it later. I know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, it says accepting
Xavier.
drop from compendium, but it won't show
Xavier.
up.
Yes.
When you click it in your spells list, Toll the Dead right now, you have it listed as the spell card. So when you click it,
Oh, there.
it should look like that. When you click it in your spell list, change it to, please, whoever's changing the sheet right now, please stop clicking. You can change it to be attack instead. And then where it says spell attack, you leave it as none. And then when you click it, it should look like this instead.
There.
Okay?
Okay, so I just click that from my spell sheet then instead?
Yeah.
Okay, I was clicking it from the attack and
No,
spellcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there now. Okay, cool.
Yep. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yay. Good job, everybody.
You'll need to set in what kind of damage it is, though. I didn't put that in. That's why the box there is blank. So you'll need to put in that it's either a D12 or a D8. You'll need to set that in, okay?
Okay.
All right. Does anyone throw down their weapons or surrender? Alwyn and Adir, he's obviously, for you spellcasters, you can infer that he means hands up where he can see them.
Orlana puts away her swords and then puts her hands up.
Orlana drops her weapons, okay?
Where's
No, she
Orlana?
actually puts them where they belong and then puts her hands up.
Okay, Prudent, seeing you do that, does the same.
Can he see Alwyn?
Whose turn is it?
It's the cultist's turn. He's waiting to see if any of you are going to comply.
I'll wait till my turn before I make that sort of decision.
He yells at you now. His blade gets a little closer to Alvazir's neck.
I'll launch a firebolt at him.
It's not your turn to do so.
Yeah. So
Alwyn will raise his hands and tuck his little bell inside of his hand while raising his hand up.
Roll me a sleight of hand to do so.
Come on.
Let me roll his perception.
Not 20.
Not
What's
one.
my luck?
He doesn't seem to react to you having done so. Adir, do you put your hands up?
Yeah, I'll still stay in cover. I'll just, poke two hands up, I guess.
Cool. The cultist does not slit her throat this round. She rolls a death save. Still bleeding to death. She gets a second success. Alwyn.
Hold on, I gotta add the damage into this real quick. Or I can just roll the damage, actually. I'm gonna, flip my wrist to ring the little bell and cast Toll of Dead on him. Or Toll the Dead.
You do so. That's some damage.
Well, the DC is 13, so I don't know if he's...
Yep, he fails it. Roll damage.
Should be a D12.
Is there music?
Yep. He stiffens, his sword drops from his hands, as does Alvazir, as he keels over. Last guy steps up. He screams for Tiamat and swings at Prudence, who turns aside his blow. Orlana.
I'm gonna try go forward to here and then try to hit him.
A good call, smart move.
Come on, roll decently this time. Hey!
You get sneak attack. Prudence is there.
So it's 10.
How do you want to do it? He's very much dead. How do you want to do it?
I want to slit his throat.
You grab hold of his head, bring your short sword up into his neck, and then twist.
That's fun.
Blood spews, and he collapses to the ground. And you guys pause for a moment and stand amidst a tide of corpses. Blood.
Good job, guys.
This former beautiful bathhouse is now painted in the colors of death.
Good job, guys. We did it.
Tuesday night at Joe's house.
Great job, guys.
Everybody. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna run up and see if I can help stabilize these two people we got.
Prudence is already gonna see if she can't help Joe.
All right. And I will use
Joe. Prudence accidentally, while she's trying to help you,
Poison me.
Then she tries. She just makes it all worse, and you bleed heavier as she tries to give you CPR for a stab wound in the back.
Oh God!
You get one death failure.
Okay. Wait, she trying to give CPR to my back?
Yeah, she tried to give you CPR for a stab wound.
Oh.
All right, here we
go. That count.
I need a death save, Joe.
Okay. Sorry, I put a death failure. Oops.
Yeah, you got one death failure. You got one success. Now roll me a death save.
I think he has 2 successes, doesn't he?
No,
Just
that's
one.
the second success.
No.
Now it's 2.
Adir, you're up.
All right, I'm I'm gonna try my best at some medicine here. My parents never. Well, I'm an orphan, so I never had parents to teach me how to do this. So we'll see how it goes.
Avazir slips into unconsciousness as you bind her wound. You think that she'll be okay.
There you go. You know.
Alwyn?
Alwyn is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then other movement speed to come here, and I guess nothing now because he's going to try and help Joe.
Erlana?
I don't think Erlana's very useful in this kind of situation. So she's gonna roll perception to see if there's anything we missed in this specific room.
The money. Oh,
This is the outer courtyard, yeah. Go ahead.
Actually, yeah, she's gonna grab the money. Never mind.
You go grab the sack of money.
And then just drops it, drags it over to Joe, and just drops it.
So she puts the money in your dying hands.
I unconsciously grab the money and pull it towards me.
Pull the money towards you. Alwyn casts Toll the Dead on you.
No. I'm
hopefully, I'm a dead person.
I'm trying to. No.
Prudence tries again to help you, but does not succeed. You do not take a death failure, however.
Okay.
Roll me a death save.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Death save.
This could be it. Oh, that's sad
Second
business.
failure.
2 and 2.
Now at 2, 2 failures and 2 successes.
2 strikes,
Oh.
3 balls. That's the game.
Joe is still dying.
Adir's going to come down here and he's going to say, well, that worked pretty good with Avazir, so I'll give it another shot. And he'll like rip off some bandages from, well, I guess
Your shirt.
from one of the dead guys, from one of their cloaks.
Yep.
I was going to say from Joe's cloak, but I realized he's shirtless, so.
He is, yes. You look at Joe intending to rip some of his cloak apart and only see his rock hard nipples.
Yeah. I'm overcome with the manliness, but I'll use the cloak of
Is that what it's
one of
called
the dead
now?
guys. Yeah. Manliness.
Don't net one.
A 10?
Yep, 10 is the DC to stabilize someone.
Woo!
I still have my
Just barely, Joe. Just barely.
I have a question.
Now we got 2 unconscious guys.
Can
This
I
is
use
great.
a bardic inspiration on a death save?
No.
Okay.
No.
yeah, I get
No.
All right. This big sack of money and the 2 people strong enough to carry it out are unconscious.
Adir thinks he's pretty strong. You can give it a try.
All right. How much did you calculate that sack weighed?
130 pounds.
Weighs 130 pounds. How much is your carrying weight, Adir?
Ooh, that's a good question. How do we calculate that? We're not using variant, are we?
I don't think it's variant. Let me just check. Carrying capacity.
Variant?
So it's like 10 times what my...
Give me a moment.
All right.
Split the money amongst
It
yourselves.
is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Ooh, that I can carry like 150 pounds.
I'm pretty sure you've got more than 20 pounds of gear on you, though, right?
I have 97 pounds of gear on me.
Okay, so this is too heavy for you to
I got all my adventuring gear on me. I got like a whole backpack, like a backpacker's rig on my back.
I got a question.
Thankfully, you can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity, but it's gonna rip you, think.
Can
I'm
Alwyn
gonna
also
try to look
help?
around. Like I'm gonna try to build a litter so we can drag these 2 unconscious bodies with us. So I'm gonna try to look around for materials to make like a litter to drag them, and then I'll throw the sack of gold on top of the bodies and just drag everything together in some sort of makeshift litter.
As a note, you'll still need to be able to carry the litter.
That's okay. Well, drag it, right? I'll just carry one end and drag the other end, and then the other 2 people with me can push.
Alwyn's blowing up the push.
We're gonna get this out of here.
I like how Adir is more worried about the money.
I need some of that sweet, sweet dragon horde.
Look, I need new spells. I need that horn.
Adir,
Yes.
well, you do this. You can either roll me a perception, an investigation, a history, and medicine. Really, almost any check will work to discern what you would use to make a litter.
We'll try investigation since I'm slightly better at that.
Okay.
Come on, that one.
Oh
Oh
god.
no, don't say that.
Don't say that. 13. You know.
You
Hope
make
for
a
that
really
one, it doesn't
crappy-
happen.
You make a crappy litter, but you can't. It's out of like nearby bushes and other things. It takes a significant amount of time, and right as you're finished getting everything set, the flaming fists storm the courtyard.
Oh, these clowns.
We're gonna. Alwyn's
God
going to try
damn
and
it.
stuff the gold underneath of like in between Joe and Alazir. Like stuff it in there.
You turn to go do so, but you find Joe's unconscious body is already doing that as he puddles the gold underneath him.
That's right. He's
Oh yeah, that's right.
cradling,
I consciously hit it.
unconsciously
Alwyn's
protecting the gold.
going to take off his robe and toss his robe over top of both over top of them as if he was quote unquote trying to keep Joe warm since he's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you cover
Which
Joe
hopefully
and
covers
hold
the gold.
money up.
Yes.
Flaming fists storm into the courtyard.
Howdy, fellas.
Weapons are drawn and pointed at you. Surrender yourself now, cultists, or face the might of the fist.
I'll flash the flaming fist badge. No, we're on your side. We're on your side. We took care of the cultists. They're all dead here.
Pause.
And I pointed all the carnage around us.
Yeah.
Oh god, the bodies. They're everywhere.
The flaming fist soldier scratches his head and
Think about-
gently kind of picks through the bodies and walks up to you, Adir. Is like, Adir, you're not holding a flaming fist badge. You don't have one.
No, I took it off of Joe.
Oh, you did. Yes, you did.
I had extras. Cough.
He looks at you and looks at the badge and he says, "Who the fuck are you?"
We're
Feel
Captain
like
we're Captain. I'm trying to remember back
Captain
what the group
Zodge.
told me. Yeah, that guy. We're that guy's troubleshooters, and I put that like in air quotes.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh god.
I'm batting 1,000 today. Can I like on the sly, give myself some guidance before I do this? Like try to, like, hey.
Do you have subtle spell?
No, I don't.
Then no, sadly. Someone can assist him though, and he'll get advantage.
I'll assist him.
Sure, I'll assist him.
Yeah, Erlana assists by just making funny faces at the guy.
Yeah, clearly.
Entirely in character.
All right, what am I doing? Persuasion?
Please.
All right, here we go. 18?
Yeah. Well, I think you took that badge off of a dead flaming fist soldier. And then one of the other guys goes, "Come on, Sarge, do you really want to fuck with them?" And he gestures at all the dead bodies. If they're not flaming fists, then Zodge will deal with them.
Yeah.
Sergeant licks his lips and looks at you, dear, and is like, "All right, carry on. We'll secure the area, men. Secure the area."
We're just gonna take a short rest right here because I don't think we're gonna make it all the way back to headquarters. We got a couple unconscious people.
A messenger comes running.
Oh god.
Captain Zodge wants the adventurers back immediately.
Oh, come
Well-
on!
Oh, all right. So I guess you fellows want to help us carry these bodies?
Two guys.
I think the
grab
gold
hold-
is more important.
Two guys grab hold of Joe and Alvazir.
No. Alwyn's gonna stop them.
You stop the ones going for Joe.
No, we've got this. These are our friends. They are our responsibility. And Alwyn is literally going to start pushing with all his little might to move. It's just gonna be little feet pushing dirt as he's trying to heave-ho this damn thing, trying to help Adir move it and like slapping Urlana. Yep. Go, come on.
Yep, we're just like dragging, with the crappy litter that we made. I'm just dragging Joe.
All right. You guys.
This will be a lot easier if we could take a short rest.
Nope.
You guys begin dragging Joe away, and then like the messenger pauses and points at Alizir. Is like, you forgot this one.
Well, that's what you fellas are for. We can't do everything.
Yeah, one of you carry her, please. Thank you.
Guys, your previous persuasion's enough, and one of them grab hold of Alizir, and they're just whispering about how she must be the one that nobody likes.
That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Alizir was Team Mom.
It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Everybody, she just, we just had priorities. That's all.
Yeah.
For Lana, Alwyn, actually, you're not helping carry Joe because you can't really do anything to help. Roll me a perception.
Sure. That I can do.
I'm gonna help because Erlana's. I said I was gonna say I was gonna help because Erlana's not really useful either.
Adir's just dragging Joe out here.
Adir can't actually,
I can drag.
I mean, I figured with Erlana, Prudence, and Adir, two of them dragging and one of them pushing with Alwyn in the back, I figured it was going to go somewhere.
Oh yeah, Prudence is here. Yeah, she's helping.
There we go. Thanks, Prudence.
Cough.
I don't even remember meeting you, Prudence, but I'm sure glad you're here to help me now.
She goes, I like thinging.
Yep.
I like thinging. Oh my god,
Seems to happen to a lot of adventurers lately. I think it's going around.
Would you like to hear a thong?
A thong? Is it the thong?
I could do with some inspiration if you're handing it out.
Oh god, not this again. No. Jesus Christ, no.
No, Ruff, no.
Erlana just goes, please no, you're not my type.
Adir, now that he has a chance, he's going to go ahead and cast guidance on himself too, just because he has a feeling he might need it.
Ruff, I love you. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Was that a kazoo?
It was Careless Whisper on a shitty recorder.
Yeah.
That sounded like a kazoo.
That's what a shitty recorder is a kazoo.
My sides hurt.
Give me a moment.
I guess we're dragging these unconscious bodies back to Captain Zod.
Yep, you damn
Can't
right.
get a short rest.
Nope, don't care.
Goddamn demanding.
If I'm unconscious, can I sleep talk as unconscious?
You actually beat the guy's sleight of hand roll. The dude carrying Alizir is taking her money.
Oh, that's fine. Her money.
You spot him doing it.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and just glare and be like, and I'm literally gonna say, seriously, put it back, or we're gonna have a problem. Like, in the toughest, smallest little gnome possible. Like, man,
I said, put it back.
Put it back, you hear? We're gonna have a problem.
Should he have to roll intimidation, knowing well the carnage around us?
Yeah, he's got advantage.
Okay.
The dude grumbles, but does not continue robbing Alizir.
You better stop!
God damn morals.
Eventually, you all find yourselves brought before Captain Zod, who's
Adir's like bent over, holding his whole hand on his knees. Woo! That was harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Alwyn's gonna walk up beside Adir, rub his forehead, and just be like, "Yeah, that was a lot of work."
That voice.
Zodge has the same people that are always with him. That group of soldiers. He looks down at you all. He says, "Do you realize how much paperwork I've been having to do?"
That's not really our responsibility.
Not a goddamn bit, because everyone's dead. Good job, team.
High five.
Alwyn's going to look.
Wait, what?
He holds his hand out for high fives.
Orlana high fives him.
Yeah, Adir is all in that. He's all about the high fives. He was just loving that we left the trail of bodies.
Alwyn is trying to jump up to high five Captain Zodge. He's just like,
We also found the cultists you left in your house, and we've taken them into custody.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I forgot who that was. Oops.
Shit.
Good job figuring out that druid bloke that was with you was a cultist. Never would have guessed it. Either way, he'll rot in prison forever.
He was nice,
like,
but he deserves it.
Yeah, Deer's like, that's awesome.
Now then, let's get down to brass tacks. First off, no guarantee you actually ended all the cultist activity yet. I want a full report on everything that happened in the dungeon.
Yeah, our man Alwyn right here, he loves writing reports. In fact,
By the way-
he's been talking the whole trip over how much he's going to love documenting everything we did.
Currently, you guys are in like a house, a civilian's house, that the Flaming Fists have you see them, the family being escorted out.
They just commandeered it.
Yeah, one of them's going like, "We were about to have dinner," and they're like, "Don't worry, it'll be here when you get back." And 3 seconds later, you find one of his soldiers is eating their dinner.
Yeah.
Orlana Orlana says, "I really hope that report doesn't have to be written. I'm dyslexic."
You don't need to write. Just tell me everything that happened. Go.
So, before we jump into that, your captainness, or I don't know what your title.
Whatever works.
What are your feelings about the Van Thampers?
Not a big fan of them. Never been a fan of the Flaming Fist either. Want complete control of the city. Little rat bitch trying to take over. Raven Guard's not here. We've been keeping her political aspirations at bay. Why?
Oh, then you're gonna love this. And the deer rubs his together. He lays out all the info that we learned from.
All right, lay down.
From Mortlock, and Mortlock was down there, and he's getting animated, and there was a big fight, and then he's like,
Mortlock?
and then his
You let him
go? No, he fought his way free. We tried to get him. He was, ugly, and then but before he left, he monologued, like bad guys do, and he told us all the plans and how his mom is going to take over the city, and she's working with the cultists, and trying to. I don't know. I mean, he
That's
killed
a
his
loose
way out
end.
of there.
It's a loose end. Do you know what loose ends mean? Paperwork.
That's
Alwyn's
true.
going to chime in. He won't kill
But
Lieutenant
you're
for now.
focusing on the wrong part of the story. I think.
All right, keep going, and then I'll tell you how I'm going to punish you afterwards. I'll give you a hint.
His mom is trying to take over the city and get it dragged down to hell like Elantral.
What?
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
it is ridiculous, but that's what she's doing, and that's why she's working with the cultists. She's in charge of this whole shit. It's a conspiracy, Adir says loudly.
He thinks for a moment. All right. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go find Mortlock, and you're going to kill him. Right?
Right.
Sure.
Then, what's the next link in the chain? We can't just
don't-
go straight against the Van Thampers.
What if we can't find Mortlock? What if he skip town or whatever people do?
Out of town, I don't care about him anymore, so long as he never comes back.
Yeah, I think that's safe. I like your thinking.
He says, "There's other fish to fry right now. As long as these cultist attacks stop, I'm happy. So if Mortlock skips the city instead of rallying the cultists, then it's all good. If it's not, then I'm holding you all to blame for it if there's any more cult activity. Understood?
Yeah. Okay.
Good on you for volunteering.
And Adir's just like sitting on top of Joe's unconscious body at this point.
He pauses and he goes, "Hey, wait a minute! You're not the blonde one." And he looks at you.
You're very perceptive.
Who the fuck are you? And he points out. Who the fuck is that? He points at Prudence. Who the fuck is this?
We found them.
You didn't specify in the contract that we had to all be the same people. Our adventuring group's kind of fluid, I guess you could say.
He pauses and stares at Alan Prudence and is like, "Didn't I send you two in to go see if they were dead?"
Yes, boss, and they were not completely all dead. So we decided to help them. Yeah! Like, Alwyn is standing there at full attention.
Alright, well, fine, that's whatever, I don't care. I think there might be one less of you now, which means less money I gotta pay out.
Alwyn's going to stand there confused, but just keep his mouth shut.
Anyways, you're part of the group now. You two and, who the hell you are, he points at you, Adir. He says, "You know what, also, I like the cut of your jib, you're in charge," and he points at Adir.
No.
Ah!
High five, team. High five. Oh.
Is Adir
No,
going low
only
enough?
I get to say when we high five, he says, pointing at you. Slow your roll. Now then, going after the Van Thampers is going to be hard. We're going to need leverage against the family.
Does butter work?
Hey,
What
you,
about crowbar?
He points at Adir. Points at her. Slap her.
Bad
Adir,
idea.
A deer tries to slap her, I guess.
Roll an unarmed attack.
I don't really. I didn't put that on my attack. I never really anticipated trying to punch somebody, but
It's a 1d20 plus strength. Plus
Yep.
proficiency. Lana, do you
will.
let him slap you, or are you trying to dodge?
No, she's gonna try to oppose it.
Okay.
let's do.
You don't need to oppose it just versus your AC.
Okay.
D20 /roll. 1d20 plus strength plus.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, that hits. Her AC's 14.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, we'll find out. 20.
Oh. Yeah, you're slapped across the face. Zod says, good slap. Anyways.
I liked you, is what she says to a deer.
A deer gives her like an apologetic look. Oh.
So, what's the next link in the chain? There should have been something in that dungeon which would have given us some leverage against Van Tham.
Yes.
Alright, what was it?
That's a good question.
There were skeletons in that.
Dead
Skeleton.
people.
No. Useless.
Undead.
If we don't have Mortlock, we got no evidence. Say or leave anything behind that might be valuable to our cause?
How about a iron mask? Huh?
No.
Give him Joe's iron mask.
Did anyone take notes during Mortlock's speaking?
We did, yeah.
Read through the notes.
Let me see.
DM
It was
hint
so long ago.
there. It was, yes. So DM hint there. Always make sure to read your note.
I gotta go get those notes. Yeah, it was something about. Oh, I got the note. It's something about the other brother. He's running a. I. 'Cause, 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 'cause that his other brothers are in charge, and he's got one that's running a bookmaking scheme. Is a loan shark, and he said that he'll have the evidence. He does all the stuff.
Okay, good. So what the fuck are you doing here then?
You
What's
asked
up?
us to come here.
Did I? No,
Yes.
He looks over at one of the soldiers and they go, yes, Captain, you did. They go, oh, well, in that case, good job coming here.
Thanks, Captain!
Now get the fuck out! And he points at the door. Get out of my house! Captain, this isn't a Flaming Fist headquarters. Shit! Alright, well just get out! Gone! Is that chicken pot pie? I smell.
Oh god!
I'm loving.
How do you make this character? I love it.
I'm loving how these guys operate.
Oh my.
So is the soldier
I
still
tried to
carrying?
get as close to the Flaming Fists in like the games and the books as I could.
Is Alvazir still being carried by that one soldier for us?
No, at this point, Alvazir and Joe are coming too.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Means you guys
Starting
are
to
awake.
wake up.
You're still at you guys during your debriefing didn't have to do anything strenuous, so everyone gets a short rest.
Woo!
Do I get
Roll some
HP
hit
for short
dice.
rest?
Yeah,
How much HP do I get?
your hit dice. You
I have
can
none
roll.
left.
You have no hit dice left.
I don't know.
It should say hit dice.
It says 0.
Oh, well, you're hosed.
Rip.
Yeah,
Rip.
means you've taken your max amount of short rests already.
That means you need a long rest to get HP back.
Every Tuesday night for Joe.
All right. Team, Adir says, as he gathers up the team, we got to head back to the house and we got to, rest and prepare.
Sounds good, leader.
Sure, let's go.
Just one problem.
What?
I don't know where the house is.
Should we go to an inn?
Where's the map?
Well,
What
I
do we roll
assume
to remember?
Welcome to the map. Don't you
Well,
have a map?
I know. Ken knows where the house is. Adir does not. He's never been there, right? He just appeared.
The same with Alan.
I think Kami, I think I know, but I'm unconscious.
Who?
You're not
Who
unconscious
grabbed-
anymore.
There's a problem.
What?
Someone
Those
roll me a
right
knowledge
around, like,
history about.
here?
Someone roll me a knowledge history.
Yeah. The knowledge history.
Erlana,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
the current villa that you guys have, it's here,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. So she shares that.
Damper Villa is there.
Okay.
You guys are over here.
Oh, we should go to an inn.
Let's first rest up, and then we'll go to Van Thamper Villa. Because Joe's...
Damper Villa is not where you want to go next. That is...
Yeah, exactly.
No,
We
no.
want to go. We want to go
Let's
to
go.
a tavern.
Let's go rest up at a place that is not.
You also,
Van
with that
Villa.
check, you discern where the low lantern is, which is where they had said your target was at.
Yep.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah, by the
So she
way,
shares all that with the party.
Zodge says, bring him in, dead or alive, but if he's alive, we might be able to put some leverage.
We'll do
Got
our best, Captain.
Cool.
Adir salutes him.
I would like to point out, by the way, Patch, every time I've said something to Captain Zodge as Alwyn, I've knocked myself in the forehead saluting. Just for the record.
Good. Just respect.
No, I mean in real life, I've knocked myself in the forehead.
I know. Good. Respect.
All right, we're gonna head to the Elf Song Tavern. Adir's gonna go. I know just the place. You guys who've probably never been there, but there's this tavern where they like sing songs and.
See, we could also before.
What?
We also could before sleep pay for it. But wait, I don't think we can get into the upper city again.
Nobody listened to Gregory's dying words when he died. That makes me sad.
What was Gregory's dying words again?
He said, "Remember the watch token."
I still have that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
On your character, Joe.
Yeah.
Jack.
You can look. See.
I'm looking.
Haha.
Let's see.
Watch token.
Yep.
This-
Joe has the watch token. Joe can get into the upper city.
That's right.
Wow.
However, the thing is, does anyone think that
Sweet.
a guard, even with a watch token, is going to let Joe, of all people, into the upper city?
Yeah, we'll probably
Probably
have
not.
that's a plan for another time. Like
Sophisticated.
what Adir is saying is we need to go to the Elf Song Tavern. You guys, you're gonna love it. It's a great tavern. You've probably never been there, but it they have a ghost that sings songs, and I really like it.
That's what actually Yolanda says. She does. Didn't we get into a fight there?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I've never gotten into a fight there.
So that was.
I remember now.
All right, we're heading to the Elf Song Tavern. We're gonna go purchase some rooms and sleep there.
Cool.
Yep, you go to the Elf Song Tavern. Not going to bother putting out the map, because you're not going to stay here too long, I imagine.
No.
No.
Do we stay here
Well,
long enough to divvy up the
in real-
gold and stuff?
In real life, we're gonna
Yes.
stay, or in game, we're gonna stay there long enough to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Lick our
Let's
wounds.
take a long rest and divvy up that damn gold.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
You
then
guys rent out
also...
the same rooms that you did last time for the same price. Does everyone remember what that was?
Nope.
I don't
What was the
remember.
question? Same price?
Let me
I
grab,
remember it was
ignore
too
this roll,
damn
by the way. I'm just
expensive.
testing something.
let me grab my book.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
I'm gonna check the other one just
well,
to be safe.
that was a 1d6 you're rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong dice, but you've got it.
No.
There you go. There's 1d12.
Yeah, I got two set up. One for 1d6 and one for 1d12.
It's not 1d6 though. It's 1d8.
Oh.
So they charge you each 8 silver pieces.
No
Ooh.
problem.
Do I have that much? Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got several thousand silver piece.
Actually, we don't.
We have 1,200 silver piece.
Yes.
I think we got 8 silver piece per.
So
Yeah, cool.
take that out of the dragon horde for now is probably the best idea.
Okay.
Alright, I'm removing
Take
7
out-
from the 7 silver. Oh no, that's more than the 7 silver for each person, right?
It's 8. Yeah, I'll keep track of it, Joe. I got it on my character sheet. So there are how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Yeah, it's 6.
So I hand over 48 silver.
Cool. You do so with your big sack of money. Everyone heads out to one of the 2 rooms, but you guys can that area where Tarina, you met her, those tables are currently unoccupied, so you guys claim them to divvy out your loot. In addition, everyone levels up to level 3.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay.
Full HP again, or
You will after this long rest.
okay?
So
So
go ahead
level
and put
3
yourself
now.
at full HP. I'm not planning a combat right now unless you guys decide to attack the bar.
No.
Let me
In which
go
case, combat will be short, violent, and quick.
And we're gonna end everybody.
So yeah. So I guess we'll just divvy it out. So we can do that.
divvy out the money and stuff first, and then each of you can start leveling up your character. I'll be here if anyone needs any help, but you guys leveled up from 1 to 2, so I want to see how much you guys can do on your own first.
Oh, I can do it on my own.
Your experience.
So here, before you guys start leveling up, let me tell you what we're gonna do here. There's 6 of us, so who has access to the 2 players that are not here? They're
I do.
all right. So if you just want to write this down for them, I will. This is so much copper pieces. We're gonna have to go to a money changer. We can't divvy up all these copper pieces. We're gonna be. We need a bank. This is 100 pounds of loot.
On the bright side, you're going to a moneylender very shortly.
Yeah. I'm sure that we charge. Yeah, we need like a money launderer. Like, this is dirty loot. What we gotta exchange this for clean loot that can't be traced to us.
Yeah, not a lot of this currency is standard Baldur Gate coin. It's kind of all sorts of different coin.
Yeah. And that one clown could smell it, so we clearly gotta get rid of it somehow.
Yeah, it's straight up in the book is like he can tell where it is if he's 1,000 feet like from the treasure, but it didn't explain how. So I was like, all right, he can just sniff it, I guess. Smell the money.
So Adir is going to go up to one of the bartenders, because this is a place where he knows seedy people come and hang out. Or actually, he's not a thief. Is that Erlana's a thief, right?
Erlana is a thief.
Erlana. Did she leave?
In the bathroom right now. Erlana's using the outhouse.
Oh.
What?
When Erlana gets back, Adir's going to be like, this isn't really my specialty. Maybe you could help us out. But can you...
I'm not good at math.
No. I need you to, do some thief stuff. Talk to your underworld contacts. We need a money launderer.
I can do that.
Yeah. Somebody that can both launder the money so we get some clean money and this treasure doesn't get, traced back to us.
Cool.
And 2, we can exchange for bigger denominations so we're not carrying around hundreds of pounds of copper.
Uh-huh.
I can do that. Can I do that?
Absolutely. What do you tell your contact? You're sending out a letter right now. You've grabbed hold of a nearby Baldur's Gate urchin and are sending him out to, go talk with your contact to come and meet with you. What do you tell him?
I say,
Ooh, it's in thieves' camp. How would they do this?
I'm trying to think. She says, does she have a guy that she would trust to do money laundering? Yeah, she says, give a note to this guy, the money laundering guy's name, and says, tell him that we need, she says, send a note to this money laundering guy. We require his services. And tell him to send back a message with a meeting point so we can figure it out.
Yeah, and you should.
You don't understand any of it, Adir.
Yeah. Well, what I'm telling her before she, in thieves camp, before she sends out this thing is, I'm saying, you should tell him to bring enough detergent for. For 69,000, or not 69,000, 6,900 pieces of socks, and enough detergent for for 1,700 pieces of fancy underwear.
Adir just spouted a shit ton of nonsense at you. Both you and the urchin just kind of like stare at him, Erlana.
I'm whisper. I whisper to Erlana like he needs to bring enough for 1,700 pieces of silver and 6,000 a little over 6,000 pieces of copper and 10 gemstones of varying value.
So the thieves' cant that Adir had originally tried to speak using laundry is very close to the Waterdeep thieves' cant, but Baldur's Gate thieves' cant talks about pest extermination.
There you go.
So you change it to mice, rats, and raccoons.
Yeah, I'm trying to the roguish archetype because that's what I get at this level. But actually,
He's cutting out a lot.
compendium, the one.
Ooh, the bad network. Oh, yeah, you cut out there, Erlana.
Yeah, sorry, give me a second, guys. I'm just fixing it now.
Okay, that was clear.
Okay. Yeah, you guys were cutting out on my end as well. So what were you guys saying? Last I heard, it was something about thieves' cant being different here.
You send this guy out. You send this urchin out, and he's gonna go meet with your contact.
Yeah. So I'm having trouble finding the actual.
I wasn't done. We're focusing.
Okay.
Don't focus on leveling up yet. Focus on splitting up the money.
Okay.
Eventually, he says that the urchin comes back. He says he'll meet you here.
Cool. So, guess we wait here then.
Wait here for a little bit, and eventually, your contact shows up. It is a halfling. He's got a big half-orc behind him.
Ooh.
His name, his name is MacArthur, and the half-orc is his adopted brother, Tommy.
She goes, "Hey, guys!"
MacArthur says, "Tommy, watch the door." Tommy goes, "Yeah, boss!" And then walks over to the nearest door and puts his nose up against it. MacArthur says, "Tommy, we talked to..." Davey, you might have heard this joke. I realize that I've used these NPCs in a campaign you're in.
Good times. Catherine, I'm going to link type to you, by the way. If you could you add them to my list? Because I can't seem to get it to just copy over.
Sure.
So, MacArthur sits down and says, "So what did you need me for?"
"We need help splitting up a dragon horde."
You say that in normal cant or thieves cant?
Thieves' cant.
There's no word in thieves cant for dragon's horde. It's actually the same thing, dragon's horde, and that means bank vault.
So she just kind of says, "We need help splitting up this," and points to
Adir
over the table.
Yeah, Adir has no clue what they're saying. It's all nonsense to him. He just opens up the chest and says, "Kapow!" All that bling.
A lot of money in there. Where'd you get it?
Why are you asking so many questions, man? I thought you were an underworld operative.
Who's this guy?
The less you know, the less you can be
He's a friend.
tortured.
Yeah,
He's a friend.
Yeah, well, how about your friend goes to talk to my friend, and he points at Tommy.
No. He's actually helped us find this.
Cool. Now, I'm going to ask you again, where'd you find it?
It was in a dungeon.
Uh-huh, a dungeon. Wouldn't happen to be that cultist dungeon, would it?
Maybe.
Good shit. I'll pay for anything else you found in there, too.
Sweet.
Here's a broken dragon mask. Here's
no, that's worthless, he says.
A bronze crown with 5 spires in different colors. It probably has some religious significance.
Yeah, I'll throw in 100 gold for that one. Points
there you go.
Hey, you're taking these things off of me, but all right.
Alwyn's got them, yeah. Adir.
Oh, I just have them. I had the whole horde written down here.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
they-
Then we'll say I threw it all in there with it.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
And then
the whole horse
here's-
shows him the crown, and he's like, "Hey, listen, pal. I already said you can go talk to my friend. We're doing business now. The big boys are talking. Shoo shoo.
Alwyn's gonna step up and hold the crown up.
Cool. Like I said, 100 gold for that. What do you say, Ilana?
150.
Who
Alan-
the fuck just spoke? He turns in his chair and he's like, "Listen, can you get rid of this peanut gallery, Ilana? What the fuck are they doing here?"
Oh no, chat cut out. That makes me sad.
I think. Yep. I think she just DC'd.
She went mute.
Okay.
We'll wait a moment for her to come back. Go ahead and start your level ups.
How did
I'm still trying to figure out what I want on for my level 2 spells for
I'm
necromancer.
trying to figure out how to add it. How does this work?
Oh, is she back, or was that the disconnect sound?
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't have to stay strictly to necromancy skills when I level, do I?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that,
There we
guys.
are.
My internet cut out.
So,
Oh.
the others have been talking this whole time. MacArthur's getting annoyed at the others, and he's like, "Ilana, can you get rid of the fucking peanut gallery?"
Okay, she kind of looks at them all and yells at them to shut up, and she's gonna try to roll intimidation.
Go ahead.
It's probably not gonna work, but
You're trying to intimidate us?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
no, it's
not very
gonna work.
nice. That's not very nice.
Is anyone intimidated by an 11 intimidation?
What would that be
I'm just gonna
opposed
shut up.
to?
Charisma saves. Charisma saves.
No.
I'm intimidated by the fact of we might get less money if we don't shut the fuck up.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Then she tells that to Adir. You'll get less money if you don't shut up.
That's
Yeah.
damn straight. Now then, Ilana, like I said, it's been a long time. We're friends. I'll be able
Yeah.
to launder this for you and give you clean cash for it, and for my usual fee, of course.
Cool.
Secondly, that crown, like I said, 100 gold. Take it or leave it.
I think it might be useful in some form.
Alwyn's just gonna shake his head.
Actually, yeah, fair. Actually, no. I think we might need the crown in the future. It seems important.
So you're not gonna get... Okay, well, 120 gold.
Cool.
Alwyn's
don't
going to nod.
I don't know. It seems like it might be something important. It seems like something that might be useful. Something that someone very important might want. Who knows?
Ilana, you're breaking my little halfling balls here. Come on. How much are you gonna sell it for?
I'll do 150 gold.
Sold.
Cool.
He
So-
slides over the 150 gold immediately.
She takes it and puts it in her pocket so everyone can sort it out, so we can split it up between us later.
He is willing to split to launder your guys' money for 33% of the total loot you earned. He wants a third of it.
Oh no.
That's what he tells you, Ilana. 33%.
She looks at the other people to.
Before Erlana answers, Adir,
The half-orc says, extending a hand to you, Adir.
Adir is very subtly going to cast guidance on her.
Do you have subtle spell?
I do now.
Oh, then spend that sorcery point.
Actually, no, I don't have subtle spell.
In that case, casting is still an obvious thing. They might not know what you're doing, but you will openly start waving your hand around and chanting.
It's a pre-spell. I'm going to act like I'm praying for guidance. Help my friend make this decision. Blah, 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 blah. And touch her knee.
Roll deception. I'll allow it.
Okay. Deception. I'm not super great at that, but we'll see how it goes. 16.
He says, Erlana, the peanut gallery, tell him to fuck off.
Come on, guys.
34% now.
Oh, come on. You know, we've been friends for a long time. You think you could cut it down from 33 just this once?
Make a counteroffer.
25%.
You're gonna waste my fucking time with it, though.
25%.
Roll me a persuasion. You have guidance.
Okay, so, persuasion with guidance.
Yeah, just add a D4.
So that's 20.
You always were a miser. Fine, 25%. But you gotta come to me next time you get good shit, too.
Sounds like a deal.
Alright. He transfers your guys' money into whatever stacks you want in exchange for 25% of the total amount.
All right, let me do the math here. So we have 1,702 pieces of silver, so 25% of that is oops, sorry, I did my math wrong. 1,702 times 0.25 is 425 and a half silver. So we'll round up on that half. So that's 426 silver. So 1,702 minus 426. That leaves us with 1,276 pieces of silver.
I mean, considering it's between the three of us, like, that's pretty good.
The six of us.
Alright, yeah, 6 of us. Numbers are not my strong suit.
Yeah. So that means each of us gets, let's divide that by 6. Each of us gets 212 pieces of silver.
Cool.
And now, so that gets rid of all the silver. And then we have, let me add up the copper. There's a lot of copper.
What symbol is the silver again? There's 2 of them for me.
SP.
SP, thank you.
It's the middle one. 2 point plus 4,500.
Middle one.
We have 6,900 pieces of copper. So 25% of that is 0.25 is 1,725. So we take 6,900 minus 1,729. That leaves us with 5,171 pieces of copper. We divide that by 100, I believe, to give us gold. So we'll divide that by 100. That's 52 pieces of gold. So take 52 divided by 6 is 8.6. So round that up. Everybody gets 9 pieces of gold. And that gets rid of all the coins. So
it's 9 pieces of gold and how much silver again?
oh man.
2.
Did I write it down? 200 and something?
I think it was like 216.
212.
212.
212.
Okay.
So we get 212 pieces of silver and 9 gold pieces, and that counts, and that gets rid of everything. The dragon, the worthless dragon mask, the bronze crown. The last thing we got are 2 red vials with red stoppers that are unidentified. I
Yeah,
recommend we hold on to those.
Yeah, no. Alwyn has those. He's not putting those.
And then we have 10 unidentified gemstones. So I hand those to Alvazir and say, we probably, can he appraise these gemstones? How much can we get for them?
You hand them to Alvazir, and she kind of wiggles her wings and is like, "I have no idea why you're asking me."
Oh, not Alvazir. I'm sorry, Erlana. You know the Susan.
Wow.
Here you go.
Damn it.
You show him the gemstones.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I thought we would get a lot more. This wasn't
You
as
guys got
big a
ripped
take
off.
as when we split it 6 ways. It's tough.
Not including the 25% MacArthur just took.
Yeah, I mean, he's making it so we don't have to walk around with a big sack of money, which is great.
Let me just check what gemstones. These were from the
The blood.
red ones, right?
Yeah, there were 10 of them. It just says 10 gemstones.
He looks at them and he appraises them and he goes, "All right, these are Aya Gates. I can never pronounce it right. Either way, I'll buy them for 5 gold pieces each."
She looks at all the rest of them. What do you guys think?
I don't know anything about
He's gonna.
gemstones.
Alwyn's
50
going
gold.
to.
That's more gold than
People can roll stuff like natures and histories to try and appraise and figure out the worth of things.
Alwyn's
Erlana's
just going
gonna
to.
try history, actually.
Am I still
Alwyn
conscious?
will help.
No, everyone's here.
Oh,
So
I'm
you're
not-
gonna
You
help
have,
so
you have advantage.
You want me to roll it? Actually, I have the higher history.
You'll have to hand the gemstones over to him at this point, directly in front of MacArthur.
Okay.
No, don't do it. Don't do that.
No,
I'm
no.
just gonna assist.
Yeah, you have advantage, Orlana, to roll a history on these things. That's enough to discern their true worth, as well as to discern how much the crown was worth. The
Okay.
crown was worth 250.
Okay.
The
Ripped off.
gemstones are worth 10 apiece.
That's okay.
She tells him that they're the gems are worth more than he's telling
I have
him.
to sell them still. That's market value, not selling on the market.
That's fair.
5 gold pieces each. You already cut me out for a little bit on the percentage for my usual fee.
All right, fine. You can. We'll give you the 5 gold for all the gems.
You're gonna give me 5 gold.
Nope,
No,
50.
no,
50.
words suck.
50.
I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Okay,
He slides
we'll
them
take
across-
5 gold for the gems.
He slides 50 gold across the table.
She takes it and puts it in her pocket to split up
There-
later. So that's
That
5.
gives everybody 8 gold.
Yeah, you have 200 gold to split between people right now that Erlana has gotten. I don't know if you include that in your math.
I have not. I don't have it. So 200. Let's do the 200
Yeah.
divided by
Because
6.
She had 150 for the crown and then 50 now for the gemstones.
That is 33 gold pieces for everybody.
Yay!
So in addition to the 9 gold pieces that we got. So 33,
Plus 9.
9,
42.
10. Yep. So 42 gold pieces for everybody.
Cool.
And 212 silver. And that's everything. We've sold it all.
Sweet.
So 33 gold for everybody. Okay. That's 33.
Cassin
42.
or Adir.
Yes.
While I have you real quick, bud, I was waiting. I didn't want to interrupt. I can't think of a third spell to put on my list for level 2. By the way.
I'll take a look.
I've
Give me a
got-
second.
Okay, here I got Mage Armor and Misty Step.
I mean, I might have a suggestion. Might even be a good one.
I would appreciate it.
All right, there we go, folks. That's how you offload, and I give Erlana the gun fingers. That's how you offload a dragon horde.
She thanks MacArthur for MacArthur and Tommy for their help and says pleasure doing business with you guys again.
Tommy goes, "You're welcome," and leaves. MacArthur says, Tommy, you're supposed to... I'll see you later, Alana. And he runs after.
All right, there we go. Now we got some jingle money. I mean, not as much as I thought. It doesn't go as far when we got to split it 6 ways, but you know.
Not only that, we don't have to walk around a big sack of of money anymore,
That's
so
true.
we don't look suspicious.
That is true. We don't have 100 pounds of money.
Yep.
100 pounds of money. We have 75 pounds of money between us.
How much money did Prudence get? 42 gold?
Yeah,
Yep,
42 gold and 212 silver.
Yeah, everybody got 42 gold and 212 silver. I just used rounding for the fractions, so you know.
That's fine.
We lost out a little bit there.
MacArthur made a little bit. He's appreciative.
I'm rich.
You're rich.
Well, I had 24 gold from earlier, so that I'm super rich. I'm excited. But also, I still have some jewelry on me.
I don't think 66 gold is super rich. I don't.
It's not?
You know, you might be able to get a couple health potions or one.
Silver is SP. EP is Electrum.
Okay,
Yep.
because I heard the middle one, so I wasn't sure. Like, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
But I also still have
I've
some
never been in a
jewelry, though.
game that's used Electrum. It's always copper, silver, and gold, or platinum.
Electrum's used primarily in Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh. Yeah.
In fact, they don't take gold. In certain places, they take Electrum.
Shit.
Okay.
You're back from call.
So I am going to level up now.
Yep, go ahead and start your level ups, guys.
Patch.
Huh?
I'm also gonna need somebody's help with mine, because I get another ability from my Necromancer at level 3. I
Yep,
can't
I wanna
access
see-
that
I'm gonna wait until... Wait, why can't you access that?
because streaming. I'd have to jump to a whole nother web page and everything.
Feel free to take down... Guys, we're gonna take a small little break while Xavier levels up his character.
Alright.
Feel free to take down stream to do that, Xavier.
I'll
Ruff,
just pop
may I
up
ask
the
a
rough
question?
work thing real quick.
Okay?
Hey, Ruff, can I have your help real quick?
For leveling?
I think I got it right because I did the hit spell earlier, and then I got a roll 3, so I get to choose as a backup to do a 7 HP instead, right? Plus my Constitution modifier, right?
What?
Oh,
What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
so like, hold up. So like, as you level up, you roll a hit dice for your HP, right?
Or you take the average, of which yours is a 7. So you can either roll and take whatever you roll plus 3, or you can take 7 plus 3.
I got a bad roll, so I picked the 7 instead, right? Plus the 3.
No, if you roll, you're stuck with whatever you rolled.
Okay, so let me minus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's
So
the risk take.
So I got 6. So I got 6 HP then. 1, 2, 3.
So you're at 32, yeah.
Also wondering, do I add the primal path to my
Features and
features
traits.
and traits?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
You pick which one you want. Dear, I'm gonna let. I want you guys to ask each other for help leveling up before you ask me, because it'll be good for you all to practice helping other people level up their characters and learn more about each other that way. Cassin obviously doesn't need any help, but he can help the rest of you.
Sure. I'll help.
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
need
yeah.
your help with the spells because I can't.
I got all the help.
I
So,
appreciate
what do you want?
If
You-
possible,
you just
could
want-
you put Mage Armor in at level 1? I also want to grab Misty Step at level 2, and then I have one more point for level 2 spell, and I have no idea
Mage
what it is.
armor.
I definitely need Mage Armor.
All right. You want mage armor? Okay, it's in there. And you want Misty Step?
Yes. And then I can't give it a third.
That's in there. A third for.
A second
Next.
or another level. Sorry, a second level 2 spell.
Yeah. Let's look at level 2 spells for.
A necromancer wizard.
For necromancy, there's not a lot of good ones for necromancy level 2, so
Yeah.
you may just want
I mean, just a good spell
Yeah,
that's
pick
probably
one.
going to be useful. Something you might recommend.
to.
I don't get to play casters very often.
I just want to say, you guys
Level
are
2.
awesome.
If you want to put a healing spell in there, that's fine with me too.
Well, I don't think you can heal, but Scorching Ray.
You're a wizard. None of your spells are going to be healing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mind Spike. That's a kind of a good one. Yeah, then it does psychic damage. There's one Find Traps, divination spell. Hold Person. It's always a good one. Invisibility. Levitate. A really useful one. This is one you need at level 2, because you got a bunch of level 2 in those spell books. So I would recommend for this one. There's a levitating disc, I think. Hold on. No, that's not at level 2. Because we go wizard spells at enlarge, reduce. That's probably a good one. Oh, here's a necromancy one, gentle repose. But that's very limited. So it's Ray of Enfeeblement. There's a good one.
Yeah, that'd be one less I'd have to buy out of the books.
Can you do inflict wounds?
No, he cannot. No, wizard can't.
Too bad. That's a fun spell.
Yep. I can do inflict wounds. I have that spell. There's warding wind. Web. Web can be a good one.
Web might be fun.
Rope. Okay. Do web.
Yeah,
You
something
conjure a
little
mass
helpful.
of thick, sticky web. There you go. You're now a spider.
Yeah.
So we'll put web on there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. And there's your spells. And now you got a bunch of spell books that you can spend money to try and write into your spell book.
Do any of those have to go into my spellcasting and attack list or no?
I don't know. Let's take a look. Some of them.
Mage armor, Misty Step.
Burning Hand should. Yeah, Misty Step and Web. Nope. Web
Right.
is a. Oops. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Web is. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Those are all spell cards. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright. Let's see here then.
Type done in the chat when you're done leveling your character.
I will do so. Let me go. Boom.
Two questions for Pat.
Mm-hmm.
And actually,
Yes.
one of these would be kind of forecast as well. Ray of Sickness is necromancy, right?
Yes.
Can I spend 25 gold to go ahead and learn it?
You're gonna have to take time to fill it out. You know how I've sent you the spell rules.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm able to do it, though, too.
As long as you take time to do it.
Ray of Enfeeblement's popping up on my list, but not Ray of Sickness.
Hey, Ruff.
Yeah, it's I don't Ray of Sickness. I think is
I'll
a
just type
cantrip,
it to
right?
you.
Or
It's
never.
just not showing up in my spell list, in the spells section of the the information guide thing.
Yeah, Ray of Sickness is a first level spell. Ray of Enfeeblement is a second level spell. They do different things.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying it's not showing up in the help guide thing. I'll get it.
This is fun.
All right.
Small key. Did we ever figure out what the small key in the witch's head do by any chance?
It opened up one of her spell books.
Do you know who has a spell book? I could give them the key so they can lock the book if they wish.
I think Alwyn has all the spell books.
Yep,
Alwyn?
Alwyn has the spell books.
I'll give Alan the small key later.
Yeah, wait till you come back.
What happened?
No, it's fine.
You
I'm
don't
not gonna worry
grow
about that spell.
caltrops. Do you know what caltrops are, Egg?
Aren't they like the pointy spike things on the ground that you step on to hurt your feet?
Yeah, you can throw them. They're an item. Google caltrops D&D 5e and it'll tell you how they work.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh yeah, Captain.
All right, open the stream back up.
Yes, I can do something with it. Yay! Ooh, I like this. How much is 20 considered a bag, Rough?
Huh?
Because it says I have 20 caltrops. Is that considered a full bag?
Let me check. If I recall, it was supposed to be a bunch. Where'd you get 20 caltrops? Oh, you found those in the thing. Yeah, that's a bag of caltrops.
Yeah, I also had 6 macros earlier, but I threw them away because they were too heavy. So now I have 2 left. Okay, so a bag of caltrops. I like this.
Thank you very much, Adir,
All
for
right.
helping.
Sure, no problem. Anybody need any other help? I think we're all done except for
I got
Joe and the.
Luckily, barbarians are simple. I have 2 stuff. I think I got it right.
I now have meta magic. Boom! Everybody
Wow.
should be frightened. I can quicken
Nice.
and cast my spells farther.
Are you a sorcerer? Oh,
I am a
whoa.
sorcerer. Yeah.
Meta
I now
magic.
have this.
That sounds scary. Soul Harvest.
It is. He's a necromancer.
So he's a mini necromancer.
Yep.
Oh, that's horrifyingly cute.
That's horrifyingly adorable. Patch,
Is
can I
that
take...
exactly what you were going for?
Yes, it is. Hold on, I'm not done, because Patch, can I take this time while we're doing our long rest to ritually summon, ritually cast my Find Familiar?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh god.
Oh dear lord, what the hell is
Do
it?
you want to restart the stream?
It should be restarted. I said we were back up.
Good.
Yeah, so my familiar is a undead bat.
I
It's
love
like,
it.
It's a little bat that's just like, I'm talking straight up, think northern fruit bat with an upside down heart nose and everything. But like, the fur is kind of like decayed off a little bit and stuff. It's not the greatest flyer. I don't know how to make.
But it tries.
Familiar.
That's
It tries.
what matters.
It flies. It does fly, but it's not the best. Think
Aw.
Batty, only undead from Fern Gully.
I hate it.
This is like a Samine kind of moment. I can see it. I really want to tell him. A friend of mine has that kind of reputation with pulling those reactions out of Patch. I have seen worse, but it's fantastic.
You missed earlier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was great.
What did
Hey,
you do?
Patch.
I want to know.
Hey Patch,
I'm Pat.
did you enjoy the army of Lalafell that came and said hi to you earlier?
Ugh.
Army of lollipops?
An army of Lalafell. I love it.
I sat there on an alt Lalafell and was messing with Patch, and he's like,
They don't know
"Yeah."
what a Lalafell is.
Essentially it's a gnome. Essentially it's a gnome.
Yeah, it's basically an
Oh.
army of gnomes that just look like those.
Garden gnomes?
No, it's like they look like dolls. They're
they
gnomes
look like
that
dolls
look
or
like
children. Like
yeah, they're terrifying. I hate them.
But I ran up to Patch as an alt and didn't say a word on voice, and was just like, I asked him if he'd be my daddy and stuff. And he's like, "You disgust me." And then because another friend kept messing with him and was like, "That's rude. That's really rude to do to a random player." And he's freaking out, thinking, "Oh, I was mean to a new person. I'm so sorry." And I dragged it out of him. It was wonderful. He hates it. I love you, Pat.
So, is everyone done leveling up?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
I believe so.
Yep.
I hope I got everything.
It's 11 p.m. We're gonna probably end around 11:30 tonight, just because I want to get you into the new area, but I don't want to start any of the combat or social challenges before then, right?
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are at the Elf Song Tavern. You're moving to the Low Lantern the next day, correct?
Correct.
Let's see if you make it there. First off, you know what? You guys meet around the your meeting area first. It might be a good idea to talk a plan of action.
Yes, this is a good idea.
What good's a plan? That's actually what Erlana says. Why do we need plans? We just aren't. Isn't the whole point we just wing it?
I don't know how you folks have been doing this before I showed up, but we probably need some sort of plan.
The plan usually derails very fast, so
Yeah, but it's at least we all need to agree upon what our objectives are. But,
that's fair.
And he will he'll say there's a Van Thamper hanging out at the Lantern who's a loan shark. I think this is just me. I'm not a criminal mastermind. But I think we should go in there and pose as
Just go in and
somebody.
pose?
Yeah, just pose. Just like we'll oil up Joe. He'll go in. He'll flex on them. It'll be great. And
Sounds like a plan to me.
they'll all swoon at our feet.
Sounds like a plan to
Should
me.
we stop off and get extra oil for Joe?
What? I heard my name. What's going on? I was daydreaming. I was thinking about my future and my retirement plan.
Yeah, never
bait.
mind. Yeah, I think more likely we should send in somebody with underworld connections and pose as a client, somebody who's looking to borrow some money, and just make it a stupid amount of money because we're not going to pay it back. We're going to kill everybody. And
Do you mean so basically what you're saying is you want me to go in as bait? You're saying me. Is that a good idea?
well, we'll oil up Joe and send him with you, right? They got to have the eye candy.
What?
So you're sending me and Joe in there. Do you see any flaw in this plan?
We'll all be going in there, but we'll be hanging back to jump in when things, hit the fan. And
If they hit the fan.
Yes, hit the fan. All you got to do. Well, I don't actually know what you got to do. I think Zodge wants us to take this guy alive. So at some point, we got to see if we can separate him from whatever mess is going on there.
His head from his shoulders?
No, I think we want to take him alive. So the question is, can we figure out a way to get him away from whatever bodyguards he has around there?
I don't know. All I think is that next time Orlana's spaced out and gets completely sidetracked and says, "Do you think it's a good idea next time we go into battle to have Alwyn riding on Joe's shoulders?"
I mean, I like the idea. I like where your head's at.
Alwyn
But
is going to
Can you
just
carry a
attempt
lance,
to,
little man?
Alwyn is going to attempt to just start climbing up Joe's back. Roll what?
Athletics.
Oh god, I was.
Oh my god!
You scale Joe's muscled calves and make it up to his waist, and then climb up his back like a little uncomfortably large backpack.
Can I sit on his shoulders?
Yeah. Can I give him a javelin so he can use it as a lance?
You hand him a javelin. You have no idea how to use this.
The pointy end goes in, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the pointy end goes away from you and towards what you're trying to hit.
Alan's going to just kind of hand the lance back to the, javelin lance back to Joe and be like, "We got a better idea. If things go bad, throw me."
That's a fantastic plan.
Projectile necromancer.
Yep, I like all these plans. I like how we're brainstorming here. This is good.
See,
this is good. I mean, other than
You send in the two of us ahead of.
we've got to
You send
figure
the
out.
two of us. We do the talking part. You guys hang back, and then when shit hits the fan, that's when you launch in Alwyn for chaos.
That's and remember, the goal is to take the Van Thamper alive. We
Yes,
got to
exactly.
restrain him
Exactly.
and get him alive. So I don't know.
That's probably
maybe-
not a good idea to get me to tie people up. I'm usually at the other end. We can figure it out.
Throw me at a bodyguard if things go bad. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
This will be fine.
But we don't. We got to send somebody in to case the joint. We don't know how many bodyguards he has. We don't know anything about him. We want to separate him. We don't want to just go into this place and get a battle. There could be 100 people in there.
I like 100 people.
I know that can't be true, Joe. That can't be true.
What?
He likes everybody he meets. He's a good barbarian. Pats Joe on the head.
Yeah.
At this point, Adir's like, I guess we're just gonna go in and talk to him for a bit and wreck the joint. I guess that's our plan. Well, Adir's not feeling great about it.
Adir, what is your plan?
My plan is we go in there and somebody we figure out this guy's the layout of the place and come back later, like when this guy's sleeping, or follow him to his home. Get him away from all his protection. Set an ambush, right? Not just go right into his place of business and wreck the joint. Like, it might not work that way.
Alwyn's gonna reach over and try and poke Erlana.
She sees you before you do it and says yes.
Aren't you stealthy and stuff? Can't you hide and follow the guy? Question.
Technically, yes.
What?
It'd be super easy to do if somebody knew how to cast invisibility on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess that's a shame. That's a crying shame, isn't it?
Sure is.
I mean, looks like we might have to find a way in either by talking or by stealthing or by killing people. Who knows?
Yeah. So So here's my plan. One, we send you and Joe in. You go in. You sweet talk him. You act like you're a client. You take out a ridiculous loan that we're obviously never going to pay back, but he doesn't know that. Right.
But I don't want to offend MacArthur. I've been going to MacArthur for a long time.
Well, how would this offend MacArthur?
Because we're going to another loan shark.
It's fine. We're not actually going to a loan shark.
We're gonna rob him and
getting rid of MacArthur's competition.
Him out of business. That's
I
right.
have an idea.
Adir's loving this.
Kit?
He said buy a disguise kit.
Yeah. We could disguise ourselves so we won't betray MacArthur.
I have a disguise kit in here somewhere. She opens up her bag and starts looking through for it.
At this point, Adir's just face palming.
Alwyn has an idea.
Table with both hands in his face.
Alwyn has an idea. Hold on. What if we get a really big robe and put it over top of me and Joe, and Joe doesn't say anything, and I'll do all the talking for him? Yeah, that's how that'll work.
I'm right.
You're just gonna sit on Joe's head or something.
I'm just gonna stay on his shoulders. It's fine.
Let's put a pin in that one. Adir says, I'm not taking it off the table. All ideas are valid in the brainstorming phase. Let's just put a pin in that one. We'll circle back around. But back to the point I was trying to make. Somehow we go in. We got to identify this clown. So somebody's got to go in there and pretend to be a client. So you can meet him and identify him. Then you come back out. Then we wait. And when he leaves and goes to wherever he goes to sleep, we ambush him.
This sounds like a good idea. We could just have Batty follow him. I'm just gonna point up to the random decrepit bat that's kind of hovering around me, and I don't
You really could have picked a better name than Batty.
Adir's like, yeah, we'll have the half-dead bat follow him.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
But you get the point, right? Is it sinking in? Are we getting everybody?
So we're all gonna play hide and seek with that guy we're hunting.
Essentially.
Yes, Joe. Hide and seek. I like where your head's at.
Just Alwyn's going to pat Joe on the head again.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
All right. We got a plan. Now all we need is for these other folks that are kind of zoned out to come to and see if they can help in this plan.
Would you like to hear a song?
Before we do that, so now that we kind of have a rough outline of plan, we'll see if we remember it next week.
Someone might want to write it down.
Yeah, I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Sweet.
Deer is committed to this plan. Whether or not people understand it, that's another question. But Patch, I would like to do some shopping and see if I can buy a potion of healing to replace the one I used.
Absolutely. You're going to give me a second. I'll get the magic item rules. Just hold on because I'm grabbing
Okay.
the song because Prudence says, "Would you like to hear a song?"
Yes, we'd like a song.
We would love a song, Prudence. I don't know where my accent came from.
The root sandstorm, please. Thank you.
You got a one-track mind.
One moment.
I think she only knows the one song anyway.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Give me a sec. Moment. Just about done. Are you ready to hear my song? She says.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Because I am ready to play my song.
Nice.
Oh god. Oh no. Why? Oh, there's two of them now.
She's playing one with her nose.
Oh God, yes.
And everyone gains an inspiration.
Oh no.
Alright, we do some shopping now.
This might sound dumb, but can I ask a dumb question?
Yes.
How does shopping work in D&D?
You say you want to go shopping, and then you go shopping.
Oh.
And then we tell him what we're looking for.
A weapon?
What kind of weapon?
A great axe?
You don't like the one you have?
If it can hurt more than that, like if it's possible to get one that hurts more, I'll get it.
It's probably possible, but not for the amount of money that you have. I don't think.
Never mind. Dang, 66 gold isn't much.
Yeah, so it's going to take like 1,000 gold to get a magical great axe that does more damage.
How much is a bag of holding? I got an idea.
Well, that's up to Patch. It's a wide range depending on.
You guys want to buy some magic items, right?
Yes.
Yes, I want to buy a potion of healing.
Give me a sec.
I may potentially want to buy a bag of holding.
Because the buying of magic items rules kind of suck.
I don't think you have enough money for a bag of holding.
Probably not, but I can still try.
Ooh, what's this? That could carry up to 500 pounds? Whoa.
So you're looking for common health potions, right?
Yes, a regular health potion. Common health potion.
Magic items are still scarce, even if they're healing potions, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Even common ones are still a little difficult to find.
Damn refugee crisis.
So you would have to dedicate some time to doing that. About 6 hours. Try and find a place.
Sure, I don't think we're doing anything else. We'll go.
Well, don't forget, time moves as you do.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, we took a long rest.
One dungeon, and I believe Mortlock had informed you that one of his brothers had spies at the bathhouse.
That's true. Spies everywhere.
So, you guys should still have 3 healing potions left, I believe.
I don't.
Does anyone
Somebody-
have any healing potions left? You had gotten 4 from the dungeon.
We did? Who has those? Is that what those unidentified potions were?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, people never identified them.
I will.
Well, no, hold on. There were 2 sets that haven't been identified. The red ones and the smoky ones.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So
don't
the red
have
ones
the.
are healing potions. What are the... I'd like to know what the smoky ones
Well,
are.
a
Anti-healing potions?
A deer will inspect the red potions
Please
and
and
see if
thank
he
you.
could tell what they are. Oh, look at that!
They're potions of fire breath.
The red ones are.
Yep.
Cool.
And I will-
Arlana grabs one.
The orange
Okay.
smoky ones are potions of fire breath. The
Wait.
other ones are healing potions. Also, Arlana's reaching for them after you finish looking at them before you tell anybody what they are.
Arlana sees the orange one and goes, "Ooh, pretty," and she just kind of wants it.
Furthermore, they were
We
in
have
my
4.
inventory.
A deer will give her one of them. Here you
They
go.
were in my... Okay.
Yep.
Did
You had to take them out of your inventory to show them to him,
Okay.
Alwyn.
Okay.
And how many did we? There were 4, right?
Yeah, 4 healing potions and 2 fire breath.
Oh, I'll hand the other fire breath to Alwyn if he wants it.
No, it's fine. Alwyn
Okay,
will
then.
probably burn himself. Give it to Joe.
I'll give it to Joe. Here you go.
Well,
Potion. Put in your
Potion
of fire breath,
sounds spicy.
and
Oh,
then
there's a potion. Oh god.
there were 4 healing potions. So Adir's going to take 2 because he's a healer,
Potion of fire breath.
and then he'll ask who wants the other 2. Who-
How many?
Who's going to stay alive long enough to heal people?
History has shown that I probably
Probably
will not.
you.
You probably should hold them all.
All right, I'll hold on to all 4.
How many potions of fire breath? 2?
1.
1. Okay.
1.
Is it too late to go shopping, or do we miss that chance?
Yeah, we're not going to go shopping.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else we want to do. I mean, it seems like we're going to jump back into the story if we want to wait till next week when we have the other 2 players here.
I think it'd be better to wait until next week
Yep.
before we actually start anything.
Something tells me Adir's going to have to pitch his plan all over again.
That's why you write it down.
I was
It'll be
also
interesting.
hoping to sell my extra stuff because I have like extra weapons from all the dead bodies we collected. So I
Jesus,
might have
Joe.
a lot of weapons on my body.
You're
Wait a
just
minute, I'm sure they might
clanking, clanking and watching around with all these weapons.
Wait,
Yeah, they're
hold
also
on.
tied to various
have we
points
noticed this?
all
Did
over
I-
his body.
Did I drag you through the city with all this weight on you?
Yeah.
Oh
I have,
man!
I have a lot of weapons. I have 2
It's
scimitars.
why I was saying you were having such trouble with him.
Jesus!
It wasn't just the bags, and it wasn't his body. It was all the shit on him.
A deer face palms again. Oh.
I have a lot of stuff. Oh, I forgot. I have a lot of food for days,
You-
so
you-
we might be good for a few weeks.
You would think I would be able to notice all that. He doesn't even wear a shirt. Where was he hiding this stuff?
You don't
I
want to
have-
know.
I have deep pockets, and I will give you a wink.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
my.
Oh, so much. A trap is 25 pounds, is that right? Bloody hell. Sorry, I have so much stuff on me. Oh, I
You have
traps.
a trap. You dragged a trap out of the dungeon.
No, I had that with me the whole time. I forgot.
Oh, my God.
Where'd you get a trap from? What do you even know how to use a trap?
Of course, I live in the wilderness. Of course I know how to do it.
Okay.
I say wild, but... Shit.
Don't die. Don't die.
I like to hear when other people's lungs suck and it's not just mine because I live in Edmonton with asthma.
Is Edmonton bad for air?
Oh my god, it's like the air here is so dry, it's worse than smog in like Toronto, which is like the city, the people center of Canada.
Mm. I've been to Edmonton.
It's yeah. I'm
Oh.
not a big fan after living in Toronto for so long.
I like the mall there, the West Edmonton Mall.
I live downtown, so apparently it's not that bad, but it's bad enough.
Ooh.
All right.
Is it?
I guess Joe wants to go shopping because he's got to offload.
Okay. I could wait until next week when everybody gets back.
No,
All right.
we can shop now. We can shop now.
Adir
I guess we should wait for the other players if they want to do shopping too, shouldn't we?
Adir's giving him the stink eye. Like, listen, when we spring this ambush, you can't be carrying 90 pounds of clanking weapons.
It's 170 pounds. Okay. Listen.
Joe puts like his thumb and his forefinger together as you say that, raises them beneath his chin, and gestures in a circular motion with his hand as his head moves side to side. And he corrects you. He's wearing 170 pounds of clanking weaponry.
That makes it so much better.
I also have some jewelry and some gemstones in a black orb that I still don't know. Also, can you check for the jewelry if they're cursed?
I can tell if they're magical, but I can't tell if they're cursed. I do not possess that ability.
I don't know what they're called. They're just called burial jewelry and gemstones.
Yeah. Normally that's something you would want a wizard look at.
Do you want me to look at it
magic
again?
casters the same?
Poke.
What happened?
Do you have the identify spell in your spell book? Wizard?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I could
you
learn
might
it.
have to you might have to pay for a wizard to learn to look at it.
I could probably learn it if you give me time.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have time, Joe, before we got to go ambush this.
It's all good.
You should just throw it at the ground.
Oh, this is pretty. It looks evil. I like it. And the smoky black orb. I think that's a bad idea if I break it.
I mean, you let the smoke out.
Well, it has an evil-looking red eye in it, though. Or something's looking back at me.
Adir didn't know about that. Adir's gonna make another look at. He's gonna take the. He's gonna go look at the
3 times over weeks.
Yeah, he actually has talked about this a lot. That he's been like, "Hey,
can you look at this? Can you look at this?"
Oh,
he's
I'm sorry, I missed that. I've been traveling. I missed that communication.
I'm tell you guys, it's been looking back at me every time I look at it.
Oh, look at that!
Jesus! Every now and then, Joe's just taking out this weird smoky orb, and like has like been like, "Hey, look."
And everyone's like ignoring
Look at you.
Yeah, there's a smoke method trapped in there.
Holy shit!
Wait, what?
There is an air elemental trapped inside that thing.
We need to find a way to make it useful to kill other things.
Yeah, my guess is you grab this thing. Oh, sorry.
20, it's not actually enchanted at all. The smoke method does not want to be in there. If you break the smoke method out, it is not enchanted to help. There's no magical about it. It's legit just a smoke method in a ball.
Yep. So here's how these things work. They don't like being in there. You break that thing, it'll escape, and it'll probably attack you, or it'll run away. If we're in a fight and you throw it at a bad guy, it might attack the bad guy. It might run away. It might attack you.
See, we need to find a way to make sure it attacks the bad guy.
Yeah, this would be another thing that a wizard would be good at, and I'm giving the gnome the side eye.
Or
do you want me to take it?
No.
Or I have an idea. Can we sell it to the black market for more money?
You can certainly try. There are always wizards that need stuff like this for stuff.
Like a wonderful bag of beans.
The bag of beans is mine. I give him a deer the smoky black orb.
Thank you.
I'll remove that from my inventory. Actually.
All right, I guess I'll put it in my inventory.
I'm gonna climb off of Joe since we're apparently not going with the hiding me on his shoulders or something. I'm gonna climb down, and as I do, I'm going to attempt to try and steal the bag of beans.
I'm keeping these beans close. I remember the last few times you tried to steal it. These beans are mine.
I just had a sudden image of Joe shoving them down his pants.
I had an image of like the bag of beans clenched between Joe's sweaty buttocks.
I will still reach for it. I will reach for it.
No, I tied it around my front. You're not touching that.
You think that'll stop the gnome?
Don't anger the
The gnome spends all day looking at people's butts. What exactly do you expect?
Wait a minute.
Joe has a sack of beans beneath his sack of beans.
Alright, so on my way down, can I attempt to steal them?
No.
Yeah, I'm waiting to be told if I'm allowed to try.
If you get the wrong beans, you're gonna. Yeah. I can't wait for you to get the wrong beans. This is gonna be good.
Oh boy. So, is that happening tonight, or are you waiting until next week to try to steal a sack of beans?
Do it today!
Oh, fine, I'm gonna try and steal the sack now.
Alright, first, hold on, let me put on some heisting music, I guess.
Oh, wait,
The gnome.
Is it
the
more of
gnome
a
heist.
recorder?
No, hold on.
The
Please
proper
tell us
gnome
the
heist.
recorder.
It's the gnome heist.
No, it's better.
Is it Daru Sandstorm?
Yeah, it's better. Hold on. I just gotta find it. It might take a sec.
Oh god.
Oh god, I'm kind of scared of the music now.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
Oh, I'm so gonna act you.
There we go.
Yes.
Is there music? Oh, it's
Yeah,
normal music.
Mission Impossible.
Oh, it's normal. Okay.
Alright.
Mission Impossible theme.
I'll just let me turn it
So,
down.
first up, your target. He's sleeping in a different room than you due to the room arrangement.
I thought you saw my shoulders.
Oh, okay. I guess you guys are sleeping in the same room. You don't need to worry about that. Joe fell for it. Now you need to stay awake once he falls asleep. So both of you need to roll me opposing con saves.
Opposing con
Okay.
save? How does that work?
Just roll
So
Constitution
both
save.
of you roll con checks. Sorry, checks, not saves. So just Constitution check.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Constitution. I believe it's just that how it works?
Yep.
Okay.
You're getting sleepy, and it doesn't look like Joe's gonna fall asleep anytime soon.
Just staying awake, staring at you across the room. Just
Little man, why are you in my room?
I was on your shoulders the whole time.
Sharing a room.
I'm gonna can I use Batty to totally try and
Batty?
like
Oh.
to like do a little Batty dance in front of him to try and lull him to sleep?
Wait, what?
Absolutely, yeah. Roll me baddies perform.
I don't have
Joe,
any.
roll me a charisma save.
What would Batty's performance be?
It'd be his charisma.
I don't have any information on a thing.
oh,
I don't know how all
What
that
is
works.
he, a bat?
Yeah, he's a bat.
yes, a regular old bat, not even a special bat.
No.
Just
Just a bat.
He's a bat, but undead.
Yeah.
So you're
His
bat-
charisma is -3, so a d20 -3, please.
This'll work out great.
And then, Joe, I
Natural
need a
20.
charisma save from you.
Okay, charisma save. Can I
Yep.
use my inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. I'm wasting my charisma just for this? 17.
Joe,
I
the
don't need
bat is doing a ridiculous jig in front of you. All it seems to do is energize you as you're curious as to why it's doing such a thing. You're
I'm
not
gonna-
particularly distracted by it either, as you keep looking over to Alwyn to explain to you why the bat is dancing.
I'm gonna pretend to be asleep.
All right, roll me a reform, and Joe, roll me an insight.
Let me get rid of the advantage roll. Remove
Oh my god, why are my rolls so shitty?
Insight.
You're rolling at normal, Joe.
There we go.
Yes!
Joe, Alwyn appears to be asleep when you look to question him as to why the bat is dancing.
Can I?
It's strange because a second ago you could swear he was awake and answered you when you asked him what you were doing in your room.
Since I'm wide awake now from all that dancing with the bats, can I leave the room and try to look for a bar or something like that and just walk around?
Yeah, you
I'm
leave
just
the
gonna walk
room,
around.
walk down the steps, and congratulations, you found a bar.
Oh,
We're at the inn.
I'm just gonna
Hold
walk
on.
outside and
Hold on,
just
hold on.
explore.
Joe walks dead past the bar. Outside to explore.
Alwyn is
So,
gonna try
the
and stealthily follow him.
Yeah, the real question is, so Joe sleeps in the nude and he just wanders
Yeah.
straight into the bar without
we were
putting
told-
on
we were
anything?
told Joe sleeps in the nude, so Joe just
Wait,
got
what?
naked.
What was that?
Wait, hold on. Joe
I
sleeps in the
did?
nude. So, is the bag of beans actually tucked under his sack?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the nude barbarian.
He's smuggling beans in his prison
Alright.
wallet while
Can
walking
I-
around nude.
Roll me stealth. Everyone in the bar, as he comes downstairs, just falls dead silent. Roll me stealth, Joe. Roll perception to see if you notice that you're being stalked.
Freaking power move by the barbarian, just walking around nude in the bar.
Suck.
We're so
Joe,
bad.
he's totally aware that he's following you, but give me a moment before you do anything.
Okay.
Never mind, you're good. Joe, you're being followed as you walk naked through the streets of Baldur's Gate.
Can I react?
The fog is thick and heavy.
Now you've left the bar? What?
Can I?
Fully naked, just left the bar.
He told me he wanted to leave the bar and explore.
Can I roll athletics to try and run away from my pursuer?
Yeah, roll me athletics.
Yeah, disadvantage because you have small little legs. Haha.
Not
All right.
necessarily.
Joe,
Running naked through the streets of Baldur's.
Joe, with absolutely no warning, suddenly begins to sprint nude through the streets. His sacks bouncing along his thighs.
Does the sack? Do I watch? And does the bag of beans happen to follow his sack?
No, I tied it
roll me
tight.
in athletics. Roll me in athletics to keep up.
I'm gonna roll with advantage and use my inspiration.
Go ahead.
Yep,
Ouch.
totally. Nope.
Close.
You're unable to keep up with him. He's very clearly gaining distance away from you as you guys pound through the center of Baldur's Gate.
Wait, what time is it right now?
It's like midnight.
In the morning. It's like 2 in the morning. The only
Is there people?
are murderers, thieves, and criminals. None of whom are actually attacking or striking because you are a naked man running through the foggy streets of Baldur's Gate
From a
in the middle
gnome.
of the night. None
They're
of
like-
the most hardened of Baldur's Gate's criminals want anything to do with you right now.
They're like, there's nothing to steal. He's naked.
You catch you as you're running. You see a pair of men knife fighting, and they stop. They turn as you run by, and by the time that Alwyn is passing, they're locked in an embrace and making out.
What?
How far ahead of me is he? How far ahead of me is he?
I'm far. You're slow.
At this point, he's like twice your move speed away.
Twice my move speed? Hold on.
He also is naturally can move further than you too. He has 30 feet. You have 25.
Alright, hold on.
Oh god.
Boom!
Web.
I'm gonna try and hit Joe with web.
Where's my character sheet? There it is.
I don't know where it is. I
Okay,
don't know
like,
where your clothing is.
I double clicked it and it vanished.
Joe, all of a sudden, you're like a blob of web fires from the fog and wraps around your body, and you're tied up and you slam against the ground. Roll me a strength check. You're catching up to him, Alwyn, but even then, he was twice your move speed away.
Strength check? So is that a saving throw or just a
Check. So just athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
he wiggles helplessly, and Joe, you look up to see Alwyn approaching.
Little man, I will murder you when we meet up together. When we meet up again, if this is your doing.
Joe, are you okay? What happened, my friend? He says,
Well,
gleefully smiling wickedly, like,
Joe, roll me another athletics. Does that beat DC?
Huh?
Does that beat DC, Alwyn?
My DC
Fail
is
save.
13, yeah.
Yeah, Joe breaks out of all the webbing and gets to his feet.
Can I perform action?
No, your action was to get free. Alwyn? By the way, you're now 5 feet away from him.
And your eyes are like right at junk level.
They are.
I'm gonna...
looking down at you, man.
Hold on. I'm gonna have Batty assist me by flying in his face while I dive for his junk to try and quickly grab the bag of beans.
Roll sleight of hand at advantage, Joe, as you're forced to raise your hands
Well,
to swat
I
away
have
the
a question about that. Won't danger sense help me in that situation?
No. Sleight of hand.
I sense there's a bat here.
Oh my god, why is it so bad? Oh!
Joe, you know what? Adir? You suddenly wake up in a cold sweat back
Wait a second. Weren't there two other people in this room with me? Where the hell did they go?
It's almost like you hear in the distance the sound of it, like clown honk. Meanwhile, Joe, Alwyn has your sack of beans, but not the one that comes off.
Oh no!
Joe, you're not gonna like what's gonna happen next.
Can I grab him and lift him up and throw him?
Dude, I weigh like... Bro,
Athletics?
no. Wes, I gotta stop you. Dude, I weigh like literally nothing. No, I weigh 37 pounds. Yes, Joe can pick me up and throw me.
No, because you get an acrobatics to try to avoid him grabbing you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, athletics versus acrobatics.
Ooh, 10.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, normal. Batty already used the jump action.
Nice.
Yes!
You managed to dodge from him grabbing you. You get
I
another
just
chance
swung.
to grab that sack.
I swung. Can Batty help me again?
He can, sleight of hand.
Alright, I'm gonna have Batty help me. Yeah. Oh my god.
This time, Joe, you feel a slap on your ass.
Wait, what the
This is gonna turn into something very inappropriate. If I miss one more time, I'm biting something.
Joe, you want to try to grab him again?
Honestly, that's my
Yep.
first instinct too. Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna grab him and throw him into a wall.
Athletics versus acrobatics.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Xavier, he grabs hold of you and by the throat lifts you up and slams you into a wall, hand around your neck.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
You can't do that while grappled.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have Batty, like, bite him in the ass.
I'm gonna like that.
That's fine.
Oh my god!
Something about egg. I'm gonna have Batty bite him in the ass as I try to wiggle free.
Have Batty roll a d20 plus 0 to see if he hits.
This is a big bat. I'm just curious. Is it small?
Nope.
Aww.
Batty doesn't
normal
bite.
normal bat. Tiny.
Joe, you don't even feel it as your massive butt cheeks, like, they tauten and clench. And Batty almost loses a fang trying to bite through that thick meat.
Ooh, I know.
I'm still gonna try and
There's a
wiggle
mental image.
Hey, Ruff, we're in the middle of the street, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are. There are people coming up to look at what's happening, seeing that there is a massive naked man holding a very small a small gnome and there's a bat attached to this man's butt cheek.
Ooh, this is
People immediately are like, you hear someone call it, "Nothing to see here, folks! Nothing to see here!"
Just a normal Tuesday night.
Can I throw him onto a second-story window through the window?
Yeah, roll athletics, and Xavier, roll acrobatics.
What the fuck?
Oh,
you.
nice!
He grips around your wrist, and you're unable to shake him off as he's like koala bear hugging your arm now. And you're shaking
Aww.
it. He's just got a hold of you.
Koala bear hug.
I'm gonna try and have Batty distract him while I release from the arm to slide down and grab him by the. Hopefully, grab the right bag this time.
All right, roll sleight of hand with advantage.
I'm getting bag. 13.
Joe, what's your AC?
AC? 17.
Come on.
Joe dodges out of the way, and something smacks you in the side of the head as he does.
I'm gonna reach up and just try to grab it.
Oh
Joe,
my
you're up.
I would like to grab him and throw him into a barrel.
All right, roll athletics.
Oh, yay.
Acrobatics, Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier, you find yourself deposited into a barrel of rainwater.
I'm gonna.
Joe Cope beat you into it.
Okay. Okay.
Joe just yeeted you right into it.
That's fine.
Can I run away now?
Yeah, Joe then starts running away. Where are you headed, Joe?
Me? Let's see. I am gonna head towards the docks down here.
You're going to the moneylenders, huh?
Why would he do
fully naked.
fully
With
naked?
We
With
got
a sack of magic beads tied to him.
Sprinting down the street.
Owen is
You
gonna
don't
use.
have your axe with you or anything. You just have the beans.
Owen is gonna use his 25 movement speed, and is he within
You're
60
still in the
feet?
barrel.
Still in the barrel.
You got to figure out how to get out of that barrel. The barrel's bigger than you are.
Joe, did you put the lid back on it?
No. He threw me at it and
No, but
ran.
do head first.
Okay. Joe is running. Xavier, if you get out and just run after him, he'll have outstripped you by a significant amount.
How far will he be away?
Well, right now he is 30 feet. He's 30 feet away from you.
Okay,
It's gonna take half of your move speed to crawl out of the barrel.
Okay, I'm gonna use half my move speed to get out of the barrel. Use
Okay.
the rest of my move speed to get close to him, and then I'm gonna hit him with web again.
Go ahead.
Oh god.
Joe, deck save.
Where's the deck save? Save. 15.
You miss.
I missed. No.
You hit some random dude who's coming out of his house, and he gets
Oh.
stuck in the door.
Oh
And
no!
he's like, What?
Can I keep running and use a bonus action to dash even more?
Yeah,
60 feet now.
more than 60 feet. Yeah, he's pretty much gone at this point, dude.
I'm gonna do
Just
the
to fight
same to
yourself.
try and keep up with him.
Slowly, he outstrips you, Alwyn, and eventually you lose track of him.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to the tavern, and I'm gonna lie and wait at around the corner of the tavern for him to arrive. And when he does, I'm going to try and jump out and grab the beans one last time. And Daddy's gonna assist me.
Yeah,
Joe,
that's not
you
gonna
know
happen.
what? Let's everyone else, you wake up and you're curious as to where the others are. Heading downstairs, you find very wet Alwyn.
Why is all this clown music playing? I don't understand.
Sorry, I'll change the song again. You find a soaking wet Alwyn hiding around a corner.
What's up, little guy?
I need those bag of beans from him. He's not to be trusted with them. I must get them. Please help me, please.
Yeah,
Like he just looks so
I think
raged
those
at
come
this-
off.
yeah. You know, I'ma just, as the flaming fist appointed leader of this group. I'd say one of our ground rules has to be we can't steal from other party members.
But he can't be trusted. He's not smart enough. You know this. You know this to be like Alwyn at this point looks almost deranged, like he's been through hell and back tonight. He's done. He just wants the bees for safekeeping, so something doesn't happen.
How about this?
I have a question for Patch. I've seen one running. How the hell has it not exploded yet?
I just tied that very tightly around.
Oh my god!
No, the bag still swings. It'll still swing. How the hell hasn't exploded?
The beans have to leave the bag and hit the ground.
Thank you.
I would.
The whole bag has to hit.
Is he cut off the circulation? Doing
Okay.
junk with these bags?
So how about this? Alwyn. How about you go back upstairs and go to bed right now, or I'll turn you into a frog forever.
I got one more idea. What am I checking against that?
Oh, God.
15.
Roll a charisma save.
I'm
Alwyn.
giving him the death stare.
A charisma save?
Yep.
Watch this be the time you nat 20.
Of
Nope.
course not.
You are intimidated. You're pretty certain he can do it. You hear croaking in the distance.
Alwyn is pissed. He has been. I'm going to. You know what? No. In character, Alwyn's going to look at a deer, dead in the face, wild-eyed. I have been slapped in the face by that barbarian's dick. I have grabbed his balls more times than I care to admit tonight. Unspeakable horrors have befallen me, my friend.
This sounds.
I mean, to be fair, being like
Yeah, you
grabbing a
started
dick
it.
at all is an unspeakable horror.
And to be doubly fair, this all sounds like a you problem. Get your ass to bed, or you're going to be a frog.
I'm not a child. I'm not a child. I am a grown man. I am a grown ass gnome. He's going to say this as he's storming upstairs to bed. I am a grown ass gnome. Stomping his feet and everything, like stomping his feet, flailing his arms. Fucking. I was gonna write a note for Joe. I'll give you 30 gold for the bag. And leave it on the dresser next to his side of the bed.
There we go.
So
That was awesome.
What the heck is that line?
Joe,
Yeah?
where do you go after your time of around dude?
I
By the way,
am-
guys, as a note, I rolled for encounters 3 times for him, and each time it's been no encounter. So Baldur's Gate does not want to fuck with a naked barbarian running around the city.
you know, who can explain what the hell's going on? Even, yeah.
I am, I'm not gonna say where, but I'm in somewhere in the underneath the docks. Underneath the docks, I'm sleeping. Yep, I'm sleeping underneath the docks for tonight.
What?
Joe's used to sleeping in the wilds.
Oh my
Naked
God.
in the docks. So this will be
Are
great.
you not
Not
gonna
much
come get your gear back at all?
He's gonna come back with like hepatitis.
It's fine.
No,
He's gonna.
I live in the wilds all my life.
Hey!
Who's that?
Says what you thought was a pile of fur nearby a couple, seconds ago.
Yo,
This is
what?
my turf.
Not
Joe.
anymore.
Intimidate him, Joe.
Roll intimidation.
Please.
Oh boy.
Can he have advantage because he's
Where's
naked?
No,
Where's
this dude's also
intimidation?
naked.
Oh, shit.
my
Oh God.
You naked dudes meeting under the dock. Well, it's normal.
The naked hairy
Normal
dwarf.
Tuesday? Oh, that's a medicine, Joe.
Sorry, I was coughing. Misclick.
Hey, let me roll for this dude.
I'm dying.
I mean, I am too.
God damn.
I'm just very confused.
I want those bag of beans. I don't trust you.
I want to fight this homeless guy. I want to claim his territory and expand my underground empire.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He's a barbarian. He may legitimately think that's how you grow underground empires, is fighting homeless dudes.
the guy does not back down. He says, "Cash, ass, or ass." Do you?
I'll take your ass. Come here. I raise my fist up and prepare to fight him.
Yeah, he jumps at you to try to tackle you.
Oh my god.
Does a 2 hit your AC?
No.
Dude misses terribly. Your turn.
Oh my
Do I?
God.
How do I roll unarmed?
It's just your strength plus your modifier plus proficiency.
I don't know how all that works, to be honest. So I guess pick strength. Where's strength?
No, it's strength. So your strength plus your proficiency. Your proficiency should be 2, so it's 2 plus your strength.
Plus,
2 plus my strength, so that's 5.
cool, so
Yep.
1d20 plus 5.
Yep.
So I do that. Plus 2.
No, 5.
5.
That hits.
No. Just
It's
hit
plus-
/R.
No, it's fine. It's plus 2. I don't mind if you roll it like that.
Yeah.
I just want to get through this. Yeah, that hit. You deal 1 damage plus your strength mod, which is 3, so you deal 4 damage to this guy. He goes, "Hey, fuck you," and then crits you.
He crits me?
He crits you. He punches you directly in the head for his crit is 2 damage.
Oh. What have you? 2 damage. Do not punch back.
That hits.
That
You
one
do another
damage?
4 damage. He swings at you and it's a miss.
Roll again.
That misses. He disengages and he's running away.
I chase him.
Jesus Christ.
You
I want one.
chase him. You chase him and make another attack. That misses. He's yelling, "Help! Help! Help!" He
Now you're-
disengages and runs.
Now you're just assaulting homeless people.
I
This
disengage.
is the saddest night I've ever.
Do you just go back to his turf and sleep in it?
Yep, pretty much. It's my turf now. I own it.
And I think we'll continue with this next week.
Yeah, this will be. Can't wait to see how
Fantastic
this
way
plays
to
out.
end, guys.
We're all gonna wake up well rested in an inn, wondering where the hell Joe is.
Sleeping under
I
a
got a
bridge,
question.
assaulting
is
a
doing-
homeless man.
Joe is doing Joe's things, okay?
Wes, I got one question for you.
I have one
Does
answer for you.
does this count as a long rest if I go to sleep again? To get my spells back?
For you, yes. For Joe, no.
What? They were awake when they found him. Don't worry, I'm only missing. What? How much?
Yeah,
HP?
Joe. So surprisingly, Joe's not going to get great rest sleeping naked in the dock.
Don't worry, I'm only missing 2 HP. That's okay. That's all good.
Oh dear God.
Oh wait, I could have used my Berserker Rage on Shiz.
Jesus.
Oh boy. All right.
Yo.
With that said,
I gotta
we
get
can go
back
ahead
to
and cut the
attack.
stream now. Everyone have a nice night. Make sure to follow us. It helps loads.
Make sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe.
And with that, well, I'm glad everyone sounds like they had fun tonight.